Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Hold on! Fuck! Fuck this fucking! How did you do fucking? Fuck! Fuck! Game over, man! Game over! Wait a minute! There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's squirrels. Come on! We'll bless them all until we get versticken. Join me!
Who is he? He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Johnny, what do you know about illegal narcotics? Mary Glowstick.
You're not a fucking legend.
Like having sex. It's a painstaking, arduous task that seems to go on and on forever, and just when you think things are going your way, nothing happens.
You're not a fucking legend.
All right, here we go. Ready to do a show. Stevie J already kicking off in the chat saying first, good to see you, Stevie J. Good to see all of you. Glad to be back. Oh, fucking Dick Squatch McGillicuddy. It has been one for the books. So the last couple weeks, so much so that that I'm having me a little pregame on the show, if you will. That's why the camera hasn't come up yet. Jesus. You know, people are lucky I am almost a paraplegic at this point because, good God, the amount of money that the government and, more importantly, our state has and the amount of money that I don't have but still have to come up with to give them. Just I've never thought harder about maybe going back to being a worthless cripple in my whole life. Just maybe this is the time. Rusty Grammer saying first, I don't think you are, but hey, man, whatever floats your boat, more power to you. Welcome to the show, Rusty Grammer. So that one was just for me. Let's go ahead and drop the camera. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to our new background, at least for the foreseeable future. Just because I think it's nice. I feel like it's nice. I've wanted something zen, something calm, because I am not happy. I love the show. I love this show. I love my job. I love what I do. But because of the dick fuckery of the last couple weeks, we've had to take time off because of equipment failures. So tropical. Well, I needed something zen. Wow, that's a relaxing Friday gimmick, brother. Dude, that was kind of the idea. I was trying to find some nice cityscape lines. Like, look, here, I'll give you a peek behind the curtain. We have more than one available right now. That's the one we're using currently. Would you rather this I mean, I thought this would be fun too, but I felt like this is a little more of a chill, cool hang. Maybe we'll use that on the smoke show, or I felt like with the summer coming in, this felt more acceptable. I was just like, this is where we're at, you know? Plus, that kind of looks like my teapot back there, except it's green instead of red. If it was red, I have a red cast iron Japanese teapot because I'm gay. Where's the egg chair, says Quadfather. The egg chair is right over there to my left. The egg chair is a very heavy object and difficult to roll into shot, and the green screen doesn't fit with the egg chair, so it's kind of one or the other. Either we do the egg chair, we do the green screen. At least for now, we're doing the green screen just because medically, I am not doing well. It's a lot easier to set up the green screen and use the green screen as opposed to roll the chair in, because the chair is only good for the show. Between being extremely fragile and incredibly uncomfortable for long durations of like internet searching, the chair only works for the show. So yeah, the chair's over there. The chair ain't going nowhere. Johnny, you sexy veritone dick. Well, thank you, Lab Glass. Glad you appreciate it. Lab Glass Projects, everybody. Oh. There's Wilmer. Good to see you. Glad the air horn bit has made a return. It had a vacation. I'm glad you found it again. I don't know how that works. I either have bad allergies or COVID again since falling the grade. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't have bad allergies or COVID. I also don't have money. Oh. Seriously, the government, like, I'm like, you guys realize the inflation thing happened, right? Oh! Oh! Rusty Grammar, I tried to get one that looked more native to Minnesota, but finding one that goes, like, seamlessly in a loop, it's a tough order. Believe me, it's my new side gig, finding new seamless loops to have. We're going to have a whole library. We're up to like 5 right now, and with varying degrees of quality. And I am going full force. Hey, is that a new live motion background? Yep. All right. So yes, we have a couple of different backgrounds. This one's the one we're using for at least today, maybe today and Sunday. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing Sunday. We'll do something fun for Sunday, of course. The Sunday Smoke Show, only on Rumble. Got to get that plug in there like a big old drain in your butt. Nugget. Was that a reach? I don't know. It was something. All right, so let's go ahead and click that. If you're enjoying the Rumble show, give us the like there. We have the chat up on the Rumble, so if you talk on the Rumble chat, I will see you. All righty, there we go. That's on that side of the window. I hope you don't fall in the water. Yeah, me too. I'll be honest, when we take this to the internet like web screen display, it's going to be hard to get down from there and not. But I mean, that looks like a babbling brook. I feel like if I fell in that water, I should be fine. Why? Why it's not Friday? Yeah, cut loose. I mean, fuck it. How much more space do I get? Not a lot.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Just trying to make sure I get, like, situated in a good way here. Thank you, Michaela, subscribing, Tier 1. 18 months supporting this weird fucking show. Thank you very much, Michaela. What's up, Michaela, in the chat? Thank you so much for being part of the show. Hope you all are enjoying the new background. Anyways, I have to load our first hour stories. Could you beat Leah Thomas in a swimming competition? Rusty Grammar, I couldn't beat Leah Thomas before the sex change. Let me put it to you this way. I couldn't beat the women swimmers that Leah Thomas beats. In fact, unless it's a floating competition, and even then, sketchy, pretty much I wouldn't bet on me. I'm not what you call an example of athleticism. I be fighting troll. Okay. Beat her off, says Quadfather. That's just gross, and no thank you, all right? Look, I don't know what nature documentaries you watch, but I've never seen one that says, hey, when in doubt, go to the dick. You know, because it's just, it's frowned upon overall. Eesh. I don't even want to think about that now. Now I'm like thinking of something like, and the shark came at me. So the first thing I did is I grabbed his dick and I just started jerking it, right? Because I figure he's too busy coming to come after me now. Like, the last thing you want after busting a nut is a big meal. Plus, I taste like jizz. Oh, fuck. This is a weird show already. We're only 11 minutes in, and I'm like, I feel like I've lost control. That is a bad sign. I mean, it's a good sign for the show. It's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild. You're all going to have a good time. I'm, however, fucking mess. Just fucking mess. All right. So, we'll do a quick update. I'm sure a lot of people
Cheer
asked.
100. Did the plumbers get all the dried semen and pubic dandruff out of your pipes?
Never mind. Someone already asked. Yes, we weren't on yesterday because the extensive operation to replace my shitter and the water lines connected to it was a lot more work than we thought. And I bought a toilet that'll bite me in the ass down the road. But it's done! So yes, we cut out the old crapper. We put in the new crapper. I have not managed to shit in it yet because I'm constipated. Welcome to the story of my life. That's why I'm drinking the coffee today. But I am not drinking. It is a Friday show. Linus Tech Tips. I have no idea what's that's about. Anyways, we aren't doing a happy hour show just because I probably shouldn't be drinking. Medically, we're hanging in there. We got our hopes up, but wow, it's like the last couple weeks, just fucking one thing after another. But hopefully, all about to turn around, knock on press board. Let's pull up our first hour stories. We're going to be talking about the Supreme Court and the Department of Justice. Yeah, I think it's the Biden administration and, well, more importantly, the Department of Justice. But, I mean, let's face it. Right now, the current DOJ is basically an extension of the Biden administration. So, all right. If I control the plumbers. So, the shit in your house is flowing downhill now. Great job, Johnny. The shit in my house was always flowing downhill. Just one of the shitters was currently AFK, and it just kind of... It was out of service. Your voice seems high today. You get some tight shorts. I don't know. My voice goes up and down all the time. I'll work on I'll work on lowering it for you. Is this better? We'll aim for the back. Maybe it's the coffee. You know, it's such a gay drink. It's taking me like, oh, I just want to drink it. It's just If I could have like a flesh flute that just poured this, I'd be in heaven. Alrighty. Anyways, enough about my stupid shit. He said, "Are you drinking Bud Light today?" No, I am not, Alex Stein, Fat Conan, and I hate that you made that comparison. Am I drinking Bud Light? Can you not tell the difference between a man doing a bit and someone who very clearly lives a life of homosexuality? in shame, and I have no idea why. And that's why I like, people are like, you're so hard on Alex. I'm like, yeah, you got to be hard on the guy. You got to be hard on him because you got to get him to realize it's okay. It's okay, Alex. You're gay. I mean, we saw the signs a mile away. You brought in your comedian friend because he's banging your girl because she's your beard, and so you gave him a job on your show, and look, it's all good. I love it. I think it's amazing. I just wish he'd be happier with who he is. That's all I'm saying. It's okay to be hard if they like it. What? No idea. I got a sound drop for that. Alrighty. Let's load up our first hour stories because I keep threatening to do that. Alrighty. So we're going to be talking about, again, the Biden administration. Can you speak, asshole? The Biden administration's Department of Justice has decided to ask the Supreme Court if maybe, just maybe, they'd be willing to kind of curb their opinion on a drug because a pharmaceutical company would certainly like it that way. And I mean, this doesn't seem at all like an inside job. It's really funny. Like, we should have our rights. We should vote for them, whatever. And then the government's like, we're here to support your rights and your freedoms. And then a company goes, hey, by the way, so your freedoms and your rights are getting in the way of our profits. Could you do something about that? And they're like, all right, yeah. How about we change the laws again? Because, we don't want to pull that. I really need to. Who's still talking? You need to quit being a douche. Thank you. And I don't even know what one this is. Oh, this is the Supreme Court one. Why are you still loading? Stop loading this page. Get rid of it. We'll load it from here again. Why is this not available? All right, there we go. I was starting to get worried. I was like, talk about an inside goddamn job. Alrighty. So, we have a video on it here, and we'll get into that. Dontarius banged my wife too, says Quadfather Derek. Well, I mean, the guy must throw some amazing dick, and good on him. It's just weird. It's like I say to Aaron all the time. Just live your truth. Fuck it. Who cares? Just so tell him. Yeah, you can still keep her on the show. It's like I keep telling him, dude, if she's no longer your wife, if you drop the facade, dude, you will increase viewership immensely. Although I think, honestly, here's the thing. I don't think April signed on to be quite so public a figure. And I think now she's worried. Because, like, if the facade drops, then the thirst comes out, like, in hard passion. Like, oh, you're single. We know the guy you live with is really just kind of, been broken by women and decided to swear off them altogether. Now he takes cock on the weekends. See how I know Aaron never watches my show? Because he doesn't even call me a cocksucker when I come in the morning and be like, dude, the fuck, all right? Fuck you. Just not even a little. I have complete autonomy. Alrighty. So, I don't think I know what that's about. Anyway, so let's get to our first thing. Again, the Justice Department and a drug maker are asking the Supreme Court to block an abortion bill ruling. The Biden administration and Danco Laboratories. What is wrong with you, man? All right, the Biden administration and Danco Laboratories want to freeze a court decision that curbs access to the abortion pill Mifeprestone. It looked like it said Milfpreston, and I was like, damn. It's the way she looks at you. Yeah, you know that it's all for the cameras and it's all fake. He started growing that beard to try and throw him off, and I'm just like, you so look like you wanted to grow that, so when you go to the gay 90s, it's like, oh, look how fun I am.
You got a beautiful cock.
Thank you for the rooster and the 100 bits, baby. Wilmer Auto, 150 bits, Wilmer Auto. Anyways, let's full screen this story. Let us pop over here and let's step out of the living room for a minute and let's step. Thank you, Fat Conan, for the 250 channel points. Call him Fart Conan, am I right? Yeah, I'm stupid. Alrighty, stop. Anyways, DOJ and drug maker ask Supreme Court to block abortion pill. Hello, dear Butch. Thank you for the 50 bits. Really appreciate it, man. Good to see you. Hey, it's 420 somewhere, somebody says. Yeah, you know what? You're right. How about, I've had a shitty week. How about we pull this down, and, because I don't want to do this on camera. And, let's listen to, again, the DOJ and a drug maker ask the Supreme Court to block an abortion pill ruling against the FDA. So it's not even like it's a states' rights thing. It's like the FDA is like, I don't know about this drug. And the Department of Justice and the Biden administration are like, but could you maybe overlook it? Uh-oh. She's muted. No wonder why she sounded so pleasant. Ha-ha, misogyny jokes. All right. All the way up.
And then eventually, of course, they want to overturn the Texas ruling that invalidated the FDA. News from here in Washington, both the Justice Department and the abortion pill manufacturer have now both appealed to the Supreme Court to temporarily block, and then eventually, of course, they want to overturn the Texas ruling that invalidated the FDA's approval of a key abortion drug and severely restrict access to the pill. Joining me now is NBC senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett, former U.S. Attorney Joyce Vance, Victoria DeFrancisco Soto, Dean of the Clinton School of Public Service at the University of Arkansas, and Susan Page, Washington Bureau Chief for USA Today.
Okay, could you just say joining me now are 4 women who are extremely liberal? Look, Toots, I don't want to be a dick, but you want to solve this problem, you need some men in there. No, I'm sorry, you mentioned the Clinton administration. I've already got to be like, what? Why don't you just talk to your boss and have them, I don't know if you know this, but the people who run that foundation, they're a little more proactive sometimes. All right, so you want to overturn a FDA ruling for this drug, but why was it banned in Texas? Was it banned in Texas for a legit reason? 4 non-blondes, says Quad Father Derek. I don't see why that's relevant. You know, for 4 non-blondes, 2 of them are still highly doable. And they're both on the right. Oh, fuck. I'm kidding. Only one of them on the right is doable. We're not going to do it. All right. Go back and explain to us again why this should be overturned. Again, if it's a legit reason for being thrown out that's dumb, okay, fine. But if it comes back to like our state doesn't believe in abortion, we're now back to talking about how that's their choice. You're trying to circumvent states' rights, and just nice if you admit it.
Welcome all. So, Laura, you are going through all of this, the Supreme Court's filing as well. Let's break it down. What happened today? Is it the immediate stay that they want before the Supreme Court takes the case, hears it, and eventually rules?
Yes, Andrea. So all eyes on the Supreme Court now as they...
Yeah, the Supreme Court rules. Yeah, Supreme Court. Oh, fucking A. I'm having trouble getting through this. I don't know why. I'm not excited to listen to these 5 chicks talk about this. But I really want to get to the point of why it was banned in Texas. But let's go find out. All leftist women should have abortions, says Quad Father Derek. I honestly believe having children should be something you have to get approval for. In my opinion, having kids is something that someone should have to okay. Angry Saxon, which one is trans? Duh, center row bottom. Look at that Adam's apple. Those tits came with a warranty. I don't know why I'm like this today, but this is fun. You know, I should have life fall apart more often. Let's do this.
The case hears it and eventually rules.
Yes, Andrea. So all eyes on the Supreme Court now, as they could act at any time now that this case lives at the Supreme Court with those Justice Department filings and also from the pill manufacturer Danco. And what they want is essentially the Supreme Court to press pause on everything, put a stay in order to allow the case to be heard, allow the justices to get some full briefing. And so they're asking for what's known as an administrative stay, which would essentially just maintain the status quo. But the justices don't have to do that. In fact, they don't have to do anything at all. And if they ignore this request from the Justice Department and the pill manufacturer, then at the stroke of midnight Central Time, the part of Judge Kaczmarek's order from last week that will go into effect has to do with a number of changes that the FDA made after 2016 that essentially made the drug easier to get. And so what will happen is you will see that part of his order go into effect. Now, what exactly that means in a practical sense is a little bit murky. The reason it's murky is in part because you have a different federal court in Washington state, same authority as Judge Kaczmarek, but it's a different order. And in that order, it tells the FDA to maintain the status quo. So the FDA and the Biden administration is saying, how can we maintain the status quo given what Washington is saying? While at the same time, we have another order in Texas telling us essentially to go back to the year 2000. And so because of that conflict, the Justice Department is pleading for the Supreme Court to get involved.
Look, here's one thing we know for certain. Stairwell accidents are on the rise. She slipped. Angry Saxon, thank you for the emote. One of your headbangers passed out at the bottom there. You might want to get a friend to come get him. He looks like I hope he. If that's I don't know, it's gone. Hey, Uncle Butch, I just left Hernandez burrito. Cool. Anyways, pause this.
Now, Laura, let me just follow up with you. The Supreme Court might want to duck this entirely, potentially. But
why would
with
they
these
do
two
that?
conflicting orders, don't they have to do something in the next 24 hours?
It's entirely up to those justices to decide what they want to do. And we have seen them do nothing before. In the case of SB 8, a very highly restrictive abortion bill that was in Texas, essentially gave private citizens the right to sue. We all remember that. In that case, they did nothing. But by doing nothing, they are doing something in this case, as in that case, because by doing nothing, they let part of Judge Kaczmarek's order go through. And essentially, then all eyes will be on the Biden administration to say to the world, how are you going to enforce these two orders? Are you going to use your discretion to perhaps just not go after the drug companies? But it's just sort of a regulatory mess, and it's something that the Justice Department and the pill manufacturer are trying to highlight, pleading for, again, the Supreme Court to do something.
Well, we begin
Jesus
this hour
Christ.
with breaking news about
You try Illegals Amigos burritos yet? They're a steal, says Fat Conan. Come on, man. LOL, they put Old Cap out of business. Thank you, Wilmer Autotech, for the 100 bits. Thank you so much for the support. Let's see where we're at on the sticker party. 50 bits away from a sticker party. Just so you know, when that goes off, everybody on Twitch gets to go fucking buck wild with the stickers. For a limited time, they're all free, and you can just have yourselves a ball, and we'll all have a good time. Anyways, that happens in sometime soon. We'll leave that up. So that's that story. The DOJ again. I feel like Texas might have reversed the rules on making the abortion pill easier to get, because a large amount of that state is like Christian conservative and doesn't believe in abortion. I'm pretty sure. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying it's weird. Okay, so. Oh, there's the sticker party, Dear Butch, with the Nugget Army sticker for 50 bits. So everyone gets to go nuts with the stickers.
2, 1,
boom.
Go!
This is fun. Emily is not illegal. She's a rugged American who runs a tight ship. I would love more people like her in this country. Who's Emily, though? I knew plenty of illegal immigrants who I thought were amazing people. I feel like immigrants are kind of like most people. For the most part, on a large scale, not too bad. But you have plenty of bad people in all senses. Humans come in all shapes and sizes and shades of shit. Wow, now everyone's going nuts on the screen. Holy, we got a turd. Confetti stopped falling. I think we got no more coming in. All right, there we go. That's everybody. Thank you for that sticker party. That was great. It was nice. Really good to get back at it, and nice to see that. Thank you for the support. I know how times are with everyone right now. I certainly am having that kind of feeling. I know how it is. So we'll, we have a couple hype train videos. We'll see where we land on that. We'll maybe start pushing the old can around more on Monday. I just don't have the energy for it. We're grateful anything we get today, but I don't have the energy to ask people for money. With how much stuff I have had to pay for in the last 2 weeks, with how much my funds and a nice little savings account I had took a hit. I'm just, I'm not going to be one. Hey, you should pay me. People have shit to pay for, and I'm just. First time I used a sticker that wasn't cheese. Well, thank you, Rusty Grammar. All right, let's get into our second story. Again, we've got everything to get you all the way to 5:30. We're still, I think, at least for the rest of the month. We're in the automatic overtime setup. After that, with the way things have been, we'll see. But we'll worry about that later in the week or later in the month. One thing's for sure, we're good to go till 5:30 right now. We've got all of our stories, all of our stuff, and we're gonna do that. So. Our next story is one that I think is a fantasy for most of us. I've never flown. I'm just going to say that. I have never flown. I should address that before we do this next story. I don't know how many of you guys have flown. My Kraken. What? Your Kraken? Word to your Kraken. Oh, fuck. All right, so I've never flown on an airliner. I've never done it. I've wanted to. Never have. I kind of feel like it's Alanis Morissette song. I've done 40 years on this earth, never once boarded a plane. I'm pretty sure if I do, it's going down. I'm pretty sure if I step on to an aluminum tube and it goes into the air, my being there will cause karma to smite that motherfucker. I'll get that close to heaven and God will be like, no, the cripples are coming. I cast ye down with the sodomite. Not even the kiddie planes at Great America. I don't know what Great America is. I again, never been on an airplane. Never flown on an airplane. But there's a story we have here about a man from England who apparently arrived at an airport recently only to realize he was the only passenger booked on the flight. Paul Wilkinson, a 65-year-old father of one, boarded a flight from Faro, Portugal to Belfast, Ireland with the airline Jet2. Wilkinson was surprised to realize he was the only person who bought a ticket for the flight that particular day. At first, Wilkinson thought his plane had been delayed or canceled since there were no other passengers at the gate when he arrived. I spoke to the stewards waiting to take the passports, and they said, "Oh, Mr. Paul, you're VIP today. You're flying on your own." The project manager said the flight really was like his own private jet. The cabin crew were smiling. They kept calling me King Paul, he said. Oh, look at how happy this fucker is. Oh, look at this guy. Let's, was it that? Nope, it's this one. Wrong direction. There you go. Look at this fat Russell Crowe wannabe motherfucker. The whole plane to yourself. Do you just run around? Do you just run up and down the aisles, slapping the seats? Do you get ahead of yourself? They start calling you King Paul. You're sitting there in the middle of the flight. Service me, wench. And whoa, sorry. I forgot. I got a little too into the role. I apologize. I did not mean to sexually harass the staff. Oh, Jesus. Fucking A. So, let's go down here now. Project manager's own private jet. They kept calling me King Paul. Service on the plane was second to none, said Wilkinson. Yeah, they had nothing to do. Oh. Okay. You know what? I feel like fat Russell Crowe could do better. Rex starts saying, go full Tom Cruise in Risky Business. Just start running up and down the aisles wearing nothing but a shirt and socks and sunglasses. Dun, 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 dun. No. Oof. Well, I mean, at least you had them to yourselves. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is it? They did a one-on-one safety demonstration. We took photographs, and the captain came out and chatted with me. He told SWNS. The 3-hour flight cost Wilkinson roughly $143, and he jokingly asked for a refund for his seat. One of the funniest parts of the day, he said, was when the plane arrived in Belfast and Wilkinson's luggage was the only piece at baggage claim. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be pretty obvious whose bag is yours now. Rex star. Does he hesitate for a second? Like maybe this is a trap from an ex-wife or something? Yeah, I feel like any smart guy gets on that plane like, wait a minute. This is suspicious. Something's going on here. Hey, I'm going to call the kids. All right, hold on. Hey, your mom around? No? All right, I got some questions. She been filling out any paperwork lately? Any long forms? She have anyone coming over that looks like a car salesman or a vacuum salesman, but all he does is give her a folder, shake her hand, and say, "Yep, all goes well. We'll never meet again." Anything like that? Yeah, I wouldn't trust it, man. I'd be so scared. I'd be so worried. Why am I the only one on this flight? And if you're the airline, oh, that's gotta hurt. All right, so we got to cover our costs on this. How many seats for the Portugal to Ireland flight did we land? One. You mean like 100? No, like one. One person? Did you ask him to rent a boat? I mean, Jesus, man. Quadfather Derek, I'm the captain now. Exactly. That would be kind of cool, though. You gotta think it's like you're coming over to Ireland, like, this is the captain speaking. And Paul, if you want to move over to the left side of the plane, you'll be able to see.
We called ahead and GPS'd your house. You'll be able to see your home from here, quite literally. And once again, thanks for flying with us, Paul. Let us know if you need anything. Feel free to keep your seatbelt off. After all, even if the flight gets bumpy, we don't give a shit. You're kind of cool. This is your captain speaking. Look, Paul, normally we'd never advise such a thing, but we think since, fuck it, you're the only one there, feel free to light one up if you want. And I'm not even just saying cigarettes. Fucking stogies, joints, fucking smoke them if you got them.
My suitcase came around on its own because I was only one in baggage claim, Wilkinson recalled. He was on the flight after leaving a golf trip in Portugal to meet his wife, Deborah. Oh, it was his wife! How pissed was she? How pissed was she? So, your plane landed safely? That's good. That's great, honey. I'm glad your plane landed safely. Mute. Fuck! That's great, honey. Well, oh yeah, you felt like a real king. Oh, that was amazing. Well, I'm glad you had such a great time on your golf trip. Okay. All right, cocksucker, you got some explaining to do. You told me no way he makes the ground. You told me no way he makes the ground. That's what the down deposit was for. Luke Duke saying howdy, everyone. Hey, Luke Duke, good to see you. Welcome to the show. So yeah, I just know if ever April pushes me and Aaron to board a plane at the same time, I'll know what she's doing. She's tempting God. She's trying to use me as the lightning rod to get her. He'll get Johnny and it's collateral damage. Alrighty, enough jokes. Those are jokes. Alrighty, all right. The man boarded the plane all by himself. And he got off all by himself. That's one step above President Biden. Balls Hanger says, you're my boy, Johnny. Well, welcome to the show, Balls Hanger. Good to see you, Balls Hanger. Remember, we've got the YouTube, the Rumble, and the Twitch chats all up. I obviously, the Rumble isn't on the chat thing there. I'm going to see about time. That's in. Thank you, Wilmer Autotech. Did he put himself in the Mile High Club? What do you mean? Did he decide since he had a 3-hour flight and nobody to bother him, he'd just go in the bathroom and whack off? I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know. He could have told him about how he did in his golf tournament, how good he is at handling his balls, and asked if the couple of girls want to be a caddy for a few minutes. I have no idea. Alrighty, so, alrighty, so we have a video here where this is from the San Francisco police. They've apparently arrested Nima Momeni in connection with the murder of the Cash App founder Bob Lee, and they say evidence shows Momeni and Lee knew each other. And so we have a report on this. For those of you who don't know, Bob Lee, the inventor of or founder of Cash App, went to San Francisco just on a business trip, had left San Francisco because of the climate that was growing there, went back to handle some business for a day or two, and died. Some people are saying conspiracy. Some are saying fun. Oh, Stan Lee's son? No, not Stan Lee's son. It's the guy from, the... It's the guy from Shooter. What's his name? Bob Lee Sweat? No, not him either. All right? Yeah, we can do all that all day. I don't... Anyways, you know what? How about we don't listen to me? How about we listen to the story?
Mr. Lee's killer has been identified, arrested, and now will be brought to justice.
The suspect, 38-year-old Nima Momeni, was booked.
Sorry, I can't do that now. Now just Mr. Lee's killer has been identified and the suspect has been brought to justice. Excelsior. You sound like a real hero. He directed Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Wait, that was Ang Lee. Yes, that was Ang Lee. Bruce Lee's son? No. That was Brandon Lee. He's well, he's not doing much better. Cash App was not going to follow the government's rule of reporting $600 or more transactions. They wanted him out of the way. I don't know the truth of that, but if that is true, I would totally believe that they wanted him out of the way. Again, this is one of those things where this story is just hinky enough that you got to be like, hey, something seems fishy here. But then it also happened in a place where most of the people who would cry conspiracy theory would also cry, well, you created that environment and you fostered that stuff, so surprise, surprise, random violence. Like, it's this weird, perfect scenario. Show me that ship map where he died. Show me on the ship map where he died. Point on the turd locator where you found the body. Yes, well, you see, it was in the Soho district over here. It's a very popular area for people. I believe we found him right next to. Although there's a significant chance I could be mistaken. He might have been over here right on. But there's no way to sure. No way to know for sure. Thank you, Fat. I keep trying to say Fart Conan now. Thank you, Fat Conan, for the 250 channel points. Very much appreciate the support. A case for crap Columbo. Let's see, can I do a Columbo thing? I need like a... All right, let me ask you just, if I could ask you just one more question. Now, before you smoked all the meth, did someone pay you to stab that man? Seems I'm always having my lunch when you're on. Well, Salty, I go on the same time every day, so if you're a creature of habit, odds are good. No shit, Sherlock. What? Ignatz, who are you no shit Sherlocking? I don't know where we're at now. I'm confused. I need to know.
On a murder charge early Thursday.
We are confident in the evidence that we have found so far. Mr. Momeni is our focus and a single suspect in this case.
Momeni's online profiles identify him as an IT consultant, and police say Lee's murder was not a random act.
We followed the evidence, and there's a lot of evidence. The evidence shows that they knew each other.
The final moments of Robert Lee's life were captured by surveillance video posted by the Daily Mail before the police had access to it, according to the police chief, and show the 43-year-old tech executive in the early morning hours of April 4th, suffering from stab injuries and looking for assistance.
There's a male screaming help, saying someone stabbed me, advised he's bleeding out.
This is not about San Francisco.
The murder sparked renewed outrage over crime in San Francisco, frustrating local officials.
This is...
Look, this is not a crime thing about San Francisco. This is totally an orchestrated hit. I mean, the victims knew each other. I would fucking love it if just to save his ass and just to get San Francisco and the crime problem that's becoming really, really insanely, stupidly, I can't believe it's even gotten this far hard to ignore. I would really love it if he were just like to get away with it. Look, this isn't a San Francisco crime problem. This is the government. The government came in here and the government killed him because, well, apparently he didn't want his Cash App to
to report to the IRS, and now all of a sudden this guy, I mean, we could say it's a coincidence or that it just happened to be a random act, but I feel like really this was really an orchestrated act by the U.S. government, and we should all be very, very suspicious of Joe Biden and his administration. And remember, when you're thinking of a vacation, visit San Francisco. And in other news, San Francisco now switching over their streets to a brown clay stone street setup. A lot of people asking if it's because it's more environmentally efficient or if it's more environmentally friendly. Most people are responding with, no, it blends in easier with the shit. All these IT consultants getting set up like the Air Force guy and the National Secrets leak. Oh, yeah, I think I have a story about the leak for the the leaker for the documents. Yeah, we have, not only do we catch the leaker right away, it's kind of strange how fast they got on that versus some of the other stuff. Where it's like, hey, how about we look into how this? We don't know how it happened. Oh, well, just have to main a mystery. But yeah, but we'll get into that story in a minute. Let's go back to this Cash App founder. Hey, CNN lady, I'm a stupid piece of shit. What's up?
It's about human nature, like many homicides are, many murders are, and could have happened anywhere.
The district attorney expressed frustration that the city was unfairly maligned in this case, calling out a tweet by Elon Musk.
Reckless and irresponsible statements like those contained in Mr. Musk's tweet that assumed incorrect circumstances about Mr. Lee's death serve to mislead the world in their perceptions of San Francisco, and also...
Right. This never happens. It
Hello, motherfucker.
Sandy Squatch, thank you for the 100 bits. Right? How dare Elon Musk? How dare Elon Musk make statements about San Francisco? After all, didn't he live here at one point? Wasn't he part of the community? These unfair statements that assert things like a lack of public safety are unacceptable. Oh, damn.
Negatively impact the pursuit of justice for victims of crime.
The mayor assured constituents that combating crime is a top priority.
That is our goal, to make San Francisco a better, more safer city for each and every one of us.
Right. But the police chief...
All right, two things. One, fix your nose. That shit's crooked. Two... I'd just like to ask if you have any sort of timeline you can give us on when you might start doing that, because so far, yeah, I don't know if you know this, but people are taking shits on the street and then using passersby to wipe. It's gross.
Chief said their first priority is finding justice for victims and their families.
We have to keep the bigger picture in mind, that this is a case with a man that lost his life who has people who love him.
Well, Salty saying, I know, I can't stop looking at her nose. Right? It's like when she starts talking, one side of her face goes up more and it accentuates it even more. What do you mean by the community? You know, you people.
Him that care about him, that deserve justice.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I feel this rage in America.
There we go. Aha. This looks weird. Oh, a Waco show. Cool. That's what we need now. Alrighty. All right. Oh, Jesus. We're coming to the end of the first hour. Hey, homeless, you have a problem with shit sticking to your clothes. Well, then. Gives a whole new meaning to the term homeless streak. Wait a minute. What? I have to actually look into this. Holy sweet Jesus with a side of taco. It's a road rage story. You know what? Let's see what this one is. Is this a video? No, this is an ad for something stupid. Let me pause it. I just found this, and the title kind of shocked me. Mother in Colorado testifies after man with road rage kills her 13-year-old son and shoots her 8-year-old. The man is also accused of shooting the mother in the head after she fell to the ground in Colorado. Holy Jesus, what? Oh, I've got to have a video. We've got to have a video on this. Please tell me there's a video. That's just freaking crazy. It's freaking crazy. I'm sorry. I gotta see if we can find this. Colorado. I wish I could type better. I need my fingers to work right now. Colorado mother testifies. Mother in Colorado testifies for man road rage. That's from a day ago. I think this is the same one. Let's go videos. All right, here we go. Is this the video? I don't think this is the video. This is not.
Have you heard about the Saints Match Scholarship at Saints?
That's not. That's top news stories. I wanted the video thing. You just keep giving me the link. Motherfucker, it was in videos, you asshat. Dicks. When I hear crimes like this in Colorado, I wonder if that's one person that doesn't smoke weed. No one's that high. No one that's high causes harm like that. Sandy Squatch, I will agree that most people that are high will be too lazy to do that. I will also say this, though. If you smoke enough weed, you have to actually like actively get super high to not want to do something like that. If it's something that's in your mind to do. Like if you have a road rage issue and you smoke a lot of weed all the time, but you still have rage, like you could still pull that off. I mean, it's unlikely, guaranteed, but I wouldn't say that that's necessarily I would say weed has absolutely nothing to do with this, for or against it, whether he does it or whether he smokes it or not. Alrighty. Jesus Christ. This story is fucked up. I'll just have to read it. I can't find an actual video. So, the driver who screamed at Megan Bigelow on a busy suburban street and followed her and her 3 sons into the parking lot of a dental office to argue finally began to drive away, but then Bigelow recalled Wednesday Jeremy Webster stopped after she pulled out her phone to take a video of his car and got out with a gun. Bigelow testified at the start of Webster's murder trial that she and her boys, is this open link in new tab? We'll see what that is. Is this I don't even know what this is. All right. Why? All right. It started murder trial. She told her boys to run, began to walk away from them to try and keep Webster from hurting her children. She was shot in the back after falling to the ground, shot in the head. She said she heard her middle son, 12-year-old Cooper, call out for her and asked if she was okay. Oh, Jesus. Prosecutor said Webster, now 27, shot Bigelow's 2 other sons, killing the oldest 13, wounding the youngest 8-year-old as of June 8th, 2018, in the Denver suburb of Westminster. Another man who witnessed the shooting during the road rage incident was also shot. Webster had locked eyes with the witness, John Gale, as he sat in his pickup truck waiting for an appointment with his 9-year-old daughter. Jesus Christ, man. Webster has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity for the shootings, which requires prosecutors to prove that he was sane at the time and knew the difference between right and wrong. Oh, Jesus, look at this horrible piece of shit. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Good God. What a turd bucket. Honestly, I I don't care if he was sane or not at the time. This asshole should be, like, removed from society, okay? Like, we can discuss whether or not we're willing to go the whole hog and just, lock him up indefinitely. But I feel like there's no, I'm sorry, you don't get to go to a prison or something where they're going to be like, all right, we're going to talk to you. We're going to sit you down with a counselor. We're going to work through your rage, maybe put you on some medication, then we're going to let you back out. No. You killed children. You killed a mother, or attempted to, because she pissed you off. And then
Fuck off.
You took it off on the kids. I don't know. Are you saying that about this guy? Because I'd agree there, but thank you for the 750 channel points here, Butch. Not sure where the fuck off is directed. Then you went after a witness. This is just someone. This is what I was saying before. When people were like, Johnny, you're against the Second Amendment. When I was like, I don't know, the whole concealed carry thing with just not even having a system that someone has to go through, because at no point, I just feel like having no checks and balances is how people like this have guns. That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying if you have a weapon and you're determined to use it one day like this guy is, people are in danger. And I'm not saying the solution to that is taking away people's guns. Quite the opposite. Everyone, I guess, should be packing. But my point is, that guy, once he proves he can't handle the responsibility, once he proves he can't be an adult, probably might be best if we just kind of, I don't know, put him in a very padded room for a while. Brown Candy, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for the emoji explosion on the emote wall there. Jeremy Webster. Look him up in the dictionary. Accused of killing a child and shooting others in a road rage incident. Again, road rage. Okay? I have had incidents of road rage where I joke, like, if I had a gun, I would have just and maybe in a fit of blind rage, I might be like that. But I'd tell you where I'd never go to. I'd never go to actually hitting people. If I shot at your vehicle and you just swerved off, I'd be like, and we're done. I don't need to do anything. The idea of like following someone, hunting them down, then going after the children and a person nearby. This is someone who was ready to blow, Because I'm sorry, in most cases, for me, a road rage incident happens, like the rage part happens after I've left you. I deal with you. I go a couple of blocks down the road, and then I start going over everything that I just had to do to deal with you. And I'm like, God, I hate that cocksucker. Oh, that was a piece of shit. Worst case scenario, I pull up next to you at a light, and I'm playing the Who's in the Car game. I got to tell you, either it's from driving around in St. Cloud a lot or whatever, but I'm getting pretty good at nailing who's in the car. At least in this region. I got to start taking my game on the road. See how we do in, like, I don't know, Rochester or, like, Iowa. All right, so the mother is testifying. That is fucked up. That dude's a piece of crap. May he not know happiness. Alrighty, let's go back. So we've got, what is it, 2, 3, we got 2 stories left. We'll get through this one pretty quick. Let's first back this up. Oh God, it gets worse. Alrighty, so come to Green Bay, says Fat Cody. You know what? You got a goddamn deal. As soon as this medical situation turns around, we're very much hoping it's gonna be soon. We're hanging in there right now, but as soon as this medical situation turns around, I really got to get back out. I have been forced into more of a sedentary existence, and it is not going well. So I got to get back out there. I got to get a hold of Jonah, maybe do some of his shows. I got to start getting out there more and doing comedy and stuff. But the body needs to work for that. So we're hanging in there for the time being. Alrighty, so this lady, I hate people who want to name, well, let me say hate's a strong word. I dislike people who want to name their kids based on like, you know, go jog, you'll feel better. There you go. That I should just start running every day. You know what it is, Johnny? Not enough leg day. Not enough cardio. That'll fix it. Thank you, Quad Father Derek. All right, so like I was saying, I have a dislike for people who choose to name their kids before they're born when they play the, like, I don't know the gender or whatever, but they do like the gender reveal and that kind of stuff. I have a thing with, you can't make your kids too big a thing before they're born, and here's why. If you want to give them a name when you know the gender and you want to have that figured out, okay, fine. Runners high.
It doesn't work for me. I gotta have more cowbell.
Thank you very much for, I don't know why I heard the cowbell thing. I didn't get an alert of any kind on the screen. Was that a follow or was that someone? I don't think it was a subscription. So if we get if that says a subscription, I'll throw the cowbell in there. But yeah, so thank you for being on Rebel. We're watching you on there too. So be sure to give us the old gloves up. And thank you, Barnes MMA, for following the channel. Gay Hitler is a name. What? Quad Father Derek? I mean, it is a name. I certainly wouldn't recommend it. Regardless of what you think of the person who you, like, I mean, oh, well, it's a way to, you know, strike back for his victims. Like, yeah, great. Yeah, just use your kid as that sacrificial lamb. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a game plan. Just have the kid do it. No. Oh, is this eating my hair again? Oh, I gotta clear. We're naming our next kid Cortez after the Mexican sneakers. All right. Thank you for the 100 bits, Wilmer. Well, a palm reader in Utah has shared a TikTok video about her daughter, the name she has chosen for her daughter. Where is the TikTok video? You know what? I don't want to read through the whole story. Can we just get the TikTok video? Where's the TikTok video? Oh my God. I can't just find. Is this the Nope. This is not the TikTok video. God damn it. All right. Alrighty, the New York Post, blah, 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 videos. I want to see a video, please be. This is not a video. You assholes, don't give me the video. Where is the video? Is this the video? Nope.
With over 15,000
You're
acres
fucking
of
dicks.
farmland.
Kicking my ass on this. I wanted to fucking put the TikTok video up, and you keep giving me a link to a story. That's not. The womb names on TikTok. No. I have a daughter, so I can name her this. No. Baby names herself from the womb on TikTok and says, please be the video. This is today's video headlines. I don't want video headlines. I want the TikTok video where she insists the kid named herself from the womb. God damn it, screw it. We'll read the fucking thing. Sharon Peters. Ah, Nick Gurr is my real name. Oh, really? I need a dicks. I need new pants. Who did that? Oh, it faded. Who did that? Was that? I don't know who that was. Brown Candy. Thank you, Brown Candy. I just made some brown candy. In the form of a of a milk chocolate bar. All right, so a palm reader from Utah shared a TikTok video about how she believes her daughter named herself from the womb, and now other mothers say they're relating to her story. Of course they are. Ashley Adams, a content creator of Honeyed Moon Palmistry, uploaded a video in December of 2022 detailing how she figured out she should name her daughter Mars, short for Margaret. All the signs she spotted that led to her decision. The 2-minute and 34-second video, which apparently nobody will link, that says story time about my spirit baby, choosing her name. Is this it? Nope. Again, this is a link of faith and values. There's no video here. This is a link of your other video. Seriously, Fox? You suck. Alrighty. Has been viewed more than 3.2 million times. TikTok users still leaving comments about the clip right underneath it. All right, I'm sticking with it. You know what? We're gonna go to Google. I'm gonna check story time. What was it they called it? Fucking A. Named herself from the womb. Story time about my spirit baby. Story time about my spirit baby. This is a Johnny, are you chilling at Oprah's house right now? Yeah, dude, I'm chilling at Oprah's house. Her man ain't giving it to her like he always used to, but she doesn't want to feel. She wants to feel like empowered, so she's made me her white pool boy. It's really weird. You wouldn't believe the things she says to me. Wow, I have to do things you wouldn't also believe. I can see your feng shui. Yes, it is swaying back and forth. Alrighty, my spirit baby's story. Finding out baby's gender, choosing baby's names, evolving personality through pregnancy, sharing the spirit. No, spirit baby communication ritual. Oh my God, there are way too many. There are way too many fucking videos. And I recognize this chick. Jesus Christ, that's not good. I have no idea how do you know you are truly connected to your spirit baby? This is fucking creepy. I can't even find the video. And now, you met Harvey Weinstein there at Oprah's? No, I haven't. So, in other news, are we summoning babies? No, this lady believes her baby named itself in the womb. Honeyed Moon Palmistry. Let's look up that one. Let's see if we can do... Honey Moon Palmistry. Honeymoon Palmistry. Let's go videos. This is not it. Again, this is the fucking shit you guys keep doing where you link me to your article. But your article doesn't have the video. It just has top headlines. I don't want headlines. Why are you guys retarded? If you don't have it, don't give me. I wanted the video. That's all I wanted. Oh, Jesus. Rosie Palmistry. I mean, if that happened, there wouldn't be a kid. Oh, fuck. Brown Candy, thank you for the 25 bits. Okay, so Ashley Adams, a content creator, who, again, Honey Palmistry. The 2-minute, 34-second video features a text overlay. It says, story time about my spirit baby, choosing her name. In the video, Adams said she strongly believed her daughter's soul chose her name. You don't get to tell me that's not what happened because you don't know how the universe works any more than I do. Right? Right? Just because you can't explain how the universe works more than her doesn't mean she's full of shit. Medi03 saying, the heck is this background, Bros in Paradise? I don't know. Nobody's ever happy, so I just kind of keep cycling different ones. I thought something fun and tranquil. I got one right away that I liked, and then when I started playing it, I realized that it was kind of dark, and it looked like it was snowing, and I'm like, everyone's going to hate that it's snowing. You know, I got the flag, and I'm like, everyone's going to hate that the egg chair's not here, and they did. And then, I did the clouds thing, and they was like, oh, this is too ethereal. I'm like, I just wanted something different. So we're just kind of shifting it around. Everyone's always, I like the WoW poster the best. I do too, but apparently a lot of people thought that was gay. Fat Conan, my baby chose to be named Anal Leakage. You can't judge. I mean, yes, you can. Sometimes kids don't know what they need, man. Anal leakage isn't one I'd pick. Alrighty, so in France, they've been having some trouble. And the reason they've been having some trouble. Brown Candy, what's the WoW one look like? I don't have it over here anymore. It's, well, actually, it's right over there. But it was for Cataclysm. It had Deathwing on it. It was really cool. It was for pre-orders for Cataclysm. I used to have a friend who worked at GameStop, so I got a lot of really cool, like, posters and display pieces and stuff. Like, I've got the head from a Diablo 3 display that's, like, all 3D and stuff. It looks like a trophy head on my wall. It's pretty awesome. But anyways, would it make you very feel if I told you I hate you in that backdrop? New boot goofing. Do you like comics at all? Yeah, dude, I love comics. I have, well, I wouldn't say love comics. I love Deadpool. I have a variety of Deadpool comics, including the Deadpool minibus where he takes out the entire Marvel Universe. So, I love comics. Anyways, let's get back to this story about France, because we are getting into that second hour. You are sitting in a racing seat. Pick a background where you're racing in Mario Kart. That's not a bad idea, Jolly Green Dickhead. It's a matter of what I can find and how fast. I had a couple of these. What's the best thing to do to someone who ghosted you? Says Medidi. Oh, hi, welcome to Loveline. What's the best thing? You know what? Ignatz, do you like gladiator movies? Why? Punch him in the vagina, says Fat Conan. You know what? I feel like if we're going to do like a Loveline thing, we can't do a Loveline thing in this room. We've got to do a Loveline thing in this room. All right. Never mind. Hold on. Someone has to clear the air. Thank you, Wilmer. Get over it. Go out with someone else. Thank you, Wilmer Autotech, for the 100 bits. Yeah, getting in here now to Medidio3's question. What's the best thing to do to someone who ghosted you? Well, personally, I feel like if someone ghosted you, you should maybe start dating living women.
Fuck off.
Quite frankly, I love one of my friend's best suggestions. He says is when someone ghosts him, he sticks Apple AirTags in all of her purses and just follows her relentlessly for several years. He's in jail right now. Don't take his advice.
Fuck off.
Brown Candy keeps advising that you fuck off. I mean, really, if they ghosted you, I mean, that might be a sign. It might be time to move on. Oh. What do I do to someone who ghosted me? I don't know. Start dating the opposite sex of that person to piss him off? You know? Like say you were fishing in the same stream, switch streams. You know what I mean? Johnny, how do you feel about Coachella? Honestly, I like the cello. I've never played the Coachella. I mean, it depends how difficult of a string instrument is it to play and what is the, the melodic diversity that it has. Again, not familiar with a Coachella. Ghost them back. Do you like cold or warm ketchup? Neither. I find ketchup relatively gross. I only use it in certain things like meatloaf or making sauces. Yeah, ghosting them back is a good idea. Maybe an exorcism can help. I mean, only if she's possessed. But then again, if you want to give her an exorcism, why are you trying to put your dick in her? She's a demon. Then don't stick your dick in that hellhole. Brown Candy, are you joking about Coachella, Johnny? That's for me to know and you to wonder. Oh. All right, let's it's like almost 3:30. We got what was that? What would that make it? At 3:30, that'd be 4:30. So that'd be 2 hours. I can do math.
Hey, Laser Lips! Your mama was a snowblower.
Beat Feet Sweet with the 1,000 channel points and the Laser Lips. Yeah, my mom was a snowblower, but thank God the snow is past. Yeah! Fat Conan saying, I heard the new Fire Festival is going to be lit. I know nothing about any of that. She belongs to the streets, says Mediddy. All right. She belongs to the streets. Alrighty, so France, let's get back to this story about France. There's a segue. One you can ride on. France is, well, except me. Standing and moving. What are you, dumb? France's top court on Friday approved the government's unpopular plans to raise the age of retirement by 2 years to 64. A huge win for President Emmanuel Macron in the face of mass protests across the country. The Constitutional Council, akin to the U.S. Supreme Court, struck down some elements of the new law. Thank you, Joe Berger. But the most controversial element remains the gradual upping of the retirement age. Pension reform in France, where the right to retire on a full pension at 62 is deeply cherished, is always a highly sensitive issue, and even more so in recent months with social discontent mounting over the surging cost of living. Thank you, Brown Candy, for the motes. Sweeping protests have paralyzed major services across France this year over Macron's proposed changes to the pension system. There have even been violent clashes between the police and the demonstrators. The final approval of the pension reform is a victory for Macron 1 year into his second presidential term, but the unpopularity of the new law has come at a great political cost, with his approval ratings at a near record low level. As part of the ruling, the Constitutional Council refused a first request by opposition lawmakers to hold a referendum on the reform. What the fuck are we talking about? A referendum on the reform? Ahead of the ruling, heightened security was in place in Paris amid expectations of spontaneous protests. Not spontaneous, it's pretty much just happening everywhere. Like, it wasn't just boom, surprise. That's just mass protest. That's hot damn with a poker. Will Muratotech, thank you for the 15,000 channel points. All right, fine. You want something more fun? Is that not good enough? Well, then fuck that story. They're pissed in France. They've got to work longer. You want to watch a CNN reporter covering the stuff happening in a fresh round of demonstrations over the government? Because I'm going to guess you do. As soon as we get done with that.
And Fred, as long as you can stay safe, let me ask you one more question here as we see the smoke bombs going back and forth, protesters putting them toward the law enforcement there. You keep mentioning this is on the fringes of these demonstrations. How widespread exactly can you describe are scenes like this in Paris now? Are there several city blocks where there's smoke going up, or is this really just in one place?
Well, I would say definitely. That's another flashback. I would say that there's. Sorry, I'm getting some tear gas here, but I'll try and stay with you. What? It's on several city blocks.
Should have put that mask on, homie.
Back to you.
Oh, no.
Fred, catch your breath. Fred, catch.
This looks like those mostly peaceful protests during those mostly peaceful protests in Minneapolis. Actually, this looks more peaceful than those mostly peaceful protests because they're having this discussion in the streets. They haven't burned a single building. I mean, they may have set cars on fire and things over the course of all this, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but I don't see a single burning building. All the smoke apparently seems to be coming from the tear gas, and I just feel like that's a very windy day for that smoke. Someone should have thought about that. All right. This is as useless as the truckers honking in Canada, right? But no, if these people stand up and rise up and say, hey, we don't like this rule, and it doesn't matter that the social safety net we're asking for has no feasible way to be maintained. We demand our posh lifestyle. This is what happens when you give people a check to live off of all the time. 9 times out of 10, they'll just take that check and keep on trucking. It's not a common thing where someone goes, you know what? I'm going to get off of the dole. I'm going to take care of myself and handle my business. Not that common. They're not showing Le Nike stores. Thank you very much, Ignat. French people are going to blame shit on immigrants. Well, everyone's going to blame shit on immigrants when stuff like this is happening. But the simple fact is you have a very cushy social security net. You have a lot of people who are like, you know what? I'm 62. The government should just give me money to live off of. These people don't have a retirement plan. They didn't work towards having a retirement plan. They lived for today because they had a government retirement plan that guaranteed them just easy streets. So it's like, what do I save for? Nothing. Hey, us Mexicans don't cross oceans, just rivers. But let's be honest. If you were that buoyant, I mean, you'd give it a go. It's only because you can only float for so long. And Brown Candy saying, fair. Yeah, people, before you say that's offensive and racist, I'll say this. White people don't float any better. French people are going to blame shit on me. I was talking about us North African people. Well, I'm sorry that they'll blame shit on any immigrants if that's I'd stay in Mexico. America is gay, says Joe Burger. What do you mean America's gay? What do you mean gay? I picked up this really amazing piece of American artwork. That doesn't look gay at all. What about that looks gay? That doesn't look like a dick. We aren't obsessed with cocks. Cubans seem to cross oceans just fine. That's because they have the aid of a raft. And I will admit, as a breed, perhaps Cubans a little more buoyant than others. It's all that good fucking Cuban cooking. Have you ever had really good Cuban food? Ooh. I've considered moving. Oh, fuck. Anyways, that's another thing. When you look at America, people will be like, "Oh, it's such a racist country." Be like, I hope not. I want us to keep including other cultures because I love taking their food. All right? I love appropriating your meals. And people can be like, hey, are you fetishizing other cultures' foods? I'm like, fetishizing? I'm coming right now. Have you ever had barbecued chicken? Alrighty. Their president has some serious problems with my country since we refuse to give them gas. Well, to be fair to France, most of them are full of it, so they should just tap into that. And that's another thing, too. All of all of Europe is in like this thing where they're having an energy crisis, and then Germany's going to add to that by going, hey, how about we close down our nuclear plants and say goodbye to our coal plants? All the food in Miami is great. Latinos know what they're doing. Dude, I've had really great Japanese food. I've had really great Mexican food. I've had some bomb-ass Cuban food. God, and then I think that's what I know for sure. I'll say this. I've had some gross shit. Fucking, till the day I die, the Vietnamese lady who introduced me to fucking squid jerky, squid jerky. It looks like a package of ramen noodles. It's squid jerky. It's gross. It is gross. It is salty. It is hot damn, I was having enough problems. Thank you, Angry Saxon, for the 15,000 channel points. Let's get back to the story in France. Again, just loving this dude smoking himself out.
Several city blocks where there's smoke going up, or is this really just in one place?
Well, I would say definitely. There's another flashback. I would say that there's. Sorry, I'm getting some tear gas here, but I'll try and stay with you. What? It's on several city blocks. This is really on. Sorry, I'm gonna have to head back to you.
Fred, catch your breath. Fred, catch your breath.
Sorry,
if you can.
sir.
Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Let me just describe what's happening here.
It's just really smoky, and we just. Oh, God, I can't. Does anyone have any Doritos? Oh. This is so bad. Oh, God. I wish I had something I could do. I should have prepared for this. If only I was holding on to something that I could put over my face to breathe easier. Someone already put your mask on, idiot. Yeah, he is so dumb. Riot gas is fun when you don't have a mask. His packer. Oh, he could use this packer.
Here, catch your breath and let me know you're okay in a second. What's happening again? The standoff on the streets of Paris. You see law enforcement there with.
What's happening again is a lot of smoke bombs going off, and this is CNN. We are not a tight ship. Just ask Don Lemon's butthole. Oh, God. Thank God we have guns. This would be every day in every city here. What do you mean this would be every day in every city here? I don't think, like, a lot of people will rise up against the government. America is lazy. America is incredibly lazy. Anyways, back to the story.
Protesters at these various intersections. This is something we have seen before. They have these sort of pitched standoffs where the protesters, they put these smoke bombs right in the face of the law enforcement, and the smoke goes up into the air and gets everywhere, including in reporters' eyes.
The protesters are putting out the smoke bombs? I feel like the protesters are kicking the smoke bombs at the police. I feel like the smoke bombs are coming from the police. This is weird. What the fuck are you saying, sir? All right. We got to go back a second. Did you really just say that the protesters are using the smoke bombs?
The standoff on the streets of Paris. You see law enforcement there with protesters at these various intersections. This is something we have seen before. They have these sort of pitched standoffs where the protesters...
Oh, shit. Sorry.
They put these smoke bombs right in the face of the law enforcement, and the smoke goes up into the air and gets everywhere, including in reporters' eyes and down their throats. Fred, are you back with me?
I'm back.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm back with you. I'm sorry. I just got a full load of tear gas in my face. Yeah, I got it's just a little tear gas.
Good thing you don't have anything on you at all that could help with that. like that 24-incher the other night down his throat. I don't know what we're talking about. Again, I'm pretty you're telling me that the protesters are the ones throwing the tear gas smoke bombs?
Yeah, so you were asking me how widespread this is. I mean, if we look around, we pan in the other direction, you can see it's going off there as well. So it certainly is several city blocks where this is going on here in Paris. It's basically one part of the demonstration that has had these confrontations with the police. I still think, from our vantage point, from what we've seen, the largest part of this protest is very much peaceful. It's almost like a carnival atmosphere, but you do have this on the fringes that is going on. In fact, I think we're going to...
It's almost like a carnival atmosphere. Hey, come over, check this. Hey, I'm going to swallow some fire. Oh, no, that's a smoke bomb. Woo, hey. You know, before the smoke bombs go off, they're juggling them. You know, there's a guy that's got a pipe, and he looks like Gandalf and is supposed to making a pirate ship. He blows, he blows mustard gas at people, or tear gas, I'm sorry. Again, this is a mostly peaceful protest where we're choking groups of people out with tear gas. These amateurs research Minneapolis first. Yeah, I will say, this is a hell of a lot more peaceful than it was in Minneapolis. Like I said to someone else here, this is more peaceful than the protests in Minneapolis. But I still feel like there's a carnival atmosphere, you know. After I get done here, I'm going to go down to the churro stand and they got some of those mini donuts. And there's a palm reader. She can guess the name of your baby. My future kid's apparently gay. Not as a sexuality. That's his name. We're going to name him Gay. My favorite part of the Minneapolis riots was the free hot dog and free free brake pads. You haven't protested till you burn down a police station. You don't mean shit until a fucking public building goes up in flames. Yes, though, like I said, carnival-like atmosphere. Well, there's a guy down here selling balloon animals, shaped like guillotines. It's amazing, the stuff you have available down here. Again, crazy carnival-like atmosphere. There's a guy over here for enough money. What are you asking people?
You want to see my cracker?
That's a bit much, but again, just a weird, crazy, wild, environment here. Oh man. Oh, a lot of people though have some strong feelings about the president. Some of them saying, "Twist his dick." Again, that's pretty harsh for the government here, and they would do it. These are French people. They will twist a dick. They will twist a dick hard. And again, some people saying the government should bow to their demands,
or they're dead.
And that seems excessive. We're hoping not to have that problem. One of the protesters was accused of inciting this and using tear gas and kicking it at the police. She said, "quote,
I was fixing my coochie lips."
But Diddy, my sub badge disappeared. Oh, it's back. Good. I'm glad your sub badge is back. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for being a supporter of this ridiculously stupid program. We are so grateful. Thank you very much. Sorry we've been off the last 2 days. Has it been 2 days? No, it was 1 day. It was 1 day. We had the balls to broadcast on the first one. So we got the shitter fixed. For those of you who care, congratulations. I have a new throne to shit in. It was very awkward to watch him carry out the old one where I'm just like, I've done so many horrible things on that.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's really cool. I replaced the toilet. Only I didn't. I just had to awkwardly sit here while the guy did. He had to cut it out of the floor, almost use a fucking jackhammer, it seemed like. Whoever glued the last one in there didn't want that thing going anywhere. It looks like you're in a gay tanning room. That's because I am. Well, I mean, look, you've got your choice, okay? look, we can have gay tanning room, just with what we have available right now, or we can do gay nature patio. So, I suppose gay therapist office or gay tanning room. We'll leave it on gay therapist office for now. If you want it into the let's call it the late night tanning room, we'll call it that. I'm just grabbing more and more backgrounds. And I'm gonna try and get a couple more for next week. So we're getting cool, fun backgrounds to have. Something different. Anyways, so smoke bombs and tear gas smoke out a CNN anchor who's too dumb to put on his mask. That's what you call stupidity. Thank you for everyone watching on Rumble. Thank you if you're watching on any of the programs. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Therapy room. Yeah, the therapy room was your name is Just Kidding, period. With that background. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. What's my name? Just call it Gino's room. Oh, this is Gino's room because it's gay. Oh. Alrighty. Anyways, we have this one up for now. We'll leave this one up for now. Let's clear the hour one stories. Calm the fuck down, chat. The background says so. Oh. Now I just want to have one that's just like a freaking, no, that's wrong. But I do like, someone said the Mario Kart racing one. We might try and find something fun like that. Something weird. Alrighty. Let's get our next stories up. We are going to be talking about, we have an hour and a half left in the show, so we got to get through some of this stuff. We're going to talk about Dylan Mulvaney and the Bud Light controversy from the angle of Don Lemon, because we all want to know what Don Lemon has to say. I'm going to just pull the audio down and do it that way. There we go. We're also going to look at a teacher in Florida who apparently we'll get into what they did. And Biden is announcing regulations on AI development. And then we've got a story about Courtney Cox, because it's probably going to be funny.
With a shield level annuity from Bright House Financial,
alrighty.
portfolio can benefit from
What
growth potential
the fuck?
with a level of protection from market volatility to help you follow your plans wherever they take you. Bright House Financial, build for what's ahead.
No. What's ahead is a fucking... What's ahead is a shitstorm. What do you want me to build? An outhouse? Alrighty, so Don Lemon is going to weigh in on the controversy. Because, again, I feel like all of us wanted to know what Don Lemon thought about Dylan Mulvaney. Where is the outhouse in this Zen deck? Hey, where's the commode in this dump? I got to take a squirt. Name that movie. Feel free to name that movie. Atomic Citizen, it's the river, right? No need to flush. Nature's got you covered. Dude, like, we're all part of one river, man. Just let your stream join with the stream, man. Like, that's how we do it, man. Like, we're all one. Like, you know, like, dude, like, out in the outdoors, like, when you're one with nature, everything is the toilet. I might have to do something fun like that. I don't know. Could I? No, I can't mount him here. There's somewhere to put Deadpool. Alrighty. Where Tarzan smashed on his Right? There you go.
This is where he took Jane to, like, fucking break in that back door, man, because you know he did it.
I don't know why the apparent personality for this room is a hippie, but apparently he is. Anyways, I was going to get this ad done so that we can do the thing.
Backlash, boycott, support for beer company Bud Light, right? After they launched a new ad campaign featuring transgender activist and influencer Dylan Mulvaney. Take a look at this.
Yeah, we know about it.
This month, I celebrated my Day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me
Oh, great. Day 365. Great. Go fuck yourself. Again, we know about all this.
Coke was once again brought into the mix with people posting videos of them dumping out beer, calling for a boycott. Despite all of this, an expert tells CNN that once the social media backlash blows over, the long-term benefits of a company taking a cultural stand like this may be more impactful.
God, please, no! 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 No!
Jesus Christ. You guys are getting really bad in the chat. Just hang it over the edge, says Hey Nits. Just rip a leaf from somewhere and wipe. Oh, no. Where Tarzan smashed on his honeymoon, we did that. You can see the semen over by the couch. Ignatz, I smell Jane poon.
It doesn't work for me. I gotta have more cowbell.
Thank you, Raven Paul 57 for following the channel. Appreciate that. The boss said no, says Joe Berger. Oh, thank you, David Chandler, for the 100 bits. Brown Candy, start from the beginning. No, I refuse to start from the beginning.
So let's bring in
someone mentioned it. Yeah, Don Lemon is totally wearing a shit ton of makeup.
Crazy, but I want you to walk us through this. What is going to walk us through? Why is Bud Light getting such criticism here?
Yeah, it's been a tough 2 weeks for Bud Light and for Dylan Mulvaney. And this goes to what experts have told us, Don. They say that there have been
Thank you, Balls Deep, for the 100.
Guess what?
Hi, Jesus.
I got a fever.
Thank you for the gifted sub, David Chandler.
It's more cowbell.
Huge supporter of the show, David Chandler. Here we go. Thank you so much for the support. It's about the Dylan. It's about that Dylan, guys. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna draw that line. I love how they're like, oh yeah, and Dylan and Brands have been taking a real. No, Dylan's been getting a lot of shit because Dylan Mulvaney is something that feels forced on society. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you very much for all the support. Crazy to have all that support. Oh, what? There we go. All right, we're good.
Cheer 100.
Thank you, Brown Candy. Thank you very much. If we do a hype train, we have 3 hype train videos that we can play. One of them is a music video, and sure, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. But we're close to that for the next 4 minutes. If we get 2 more 100-bit gives or sub donations from random people that have not already given, launch that motherfucker. Alrighty, here we go. Back on this story again, guys. The backlash is the Dylan Mulvaney bit.
Frankersy 100.
Thank you, dear Butch. Thank you very much. One more and we are away.
many cases of brands growing their business as a result of taking a strong stand that result in some criticism, but even stronger engagement with a key audience. And that
yeah, but the problem is the trans community is not a key audience because they're a very small audience, and I don't know.
Cheer 100 I train, you train, we all run a train. Hershey's.
Here comes a train, a busy little train, rushing up and down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies, everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes
I have to get a hype train background this weekend.
Hey! Here it comes, here it comes, here comes the train today. Here comes the train!
Party 420.
Holy Jesus, thank you so much. Who did the 420? David Chandler, geez, thank you so much for the 420. We have the
Frankersy 100-77777. No, I'm not doing that.
That's a weird. Okay, you do you. Thank you for the support. Now you're not doing what? And then Raven Paul thanking David for the sub. Yeah, David's a huge supporter of the channel and a couple of programs on Twitch and YouTube. Very generous man. Very grateful for the support we get from everyone. But thank you very much, David Chandler.
You'd all be dead now if it wasn't my David.
Righty. So we have that story. I don't know if we even want to bother with it. Don Lemon thinks the whole controversy is crazy and ridiculous.
You got a beautiful cock. You got a beautiful cock, baby.
Thank you very much, Balls Deep, for the nice rooster sticker. I appreciate all the support you've been giving. Let's go to our first Hype Train video. Hot Jesus. We are 37% of the way through level 1. Thank you all so much. 100 bits from Balls Deep there. Thank you very much. Let's go to our first one. Our first one's a music video. It's going to be a little bit, so we'll pull it up here. We're going to roast it endlessly while it plays is kind of the thing, because otherwise we'll be here all day. Boop. Boop. All right, so you're at an airport. Sorry, babe. We miss you. Your flight home got delayed or something?
Party 10000.
10,000 from David Chandler. Thank you so much. Oh, let me guess. You're going to hook up with that black lady. My flight got delayed, so I tried to get laid. She was a lady that was normally not my regular shade. Thank you, Balls Deep, for the 100 bits and the WoW sticker. Very much appreciate the support. Thank you all for all of the little bits, the little subs. We can throw out the Venmo and the PayPal thing. I really got to get off my dick and set up the Streamlabs stuff with all of that. Thank you, Brown Candy, for the emotes. And Balls Deep with the unicorn fart sticker. All right, so let's get back to this music video.
Johnny,
I was
what do you know
racing
about
through the
illegal
air
narcotics?
to make an early flight.
Guess what?
I
got a fever.
Yeah.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
50 gifted subs from David Chandler. All right, thank you very much, man. LOL disgraced. I got one. What? Oh, we got another sticker party now. Holy shit. Thank you so much. For a limited time, the stickers are free. Feel free to let that go. We're at level 4 with 97% of a Hype Train. Fucking thank you so much. Thank you. Let's get back to this. Oh, wait. We'll hold off on this. We don't want to miss the gold of ripping on that. That sticker landed perfectly. Which one? The fire on the phone? The license to dill? There's a lot of them now. Holy Jesus. I have cock breath. All right, thank you. Whichever platforms you are paying attention on, thank you so much. Sticker party going crazy. Shitters paid for, says Ignatz. Well, spoiler alert. Shitter was paid for before the show began today. I'm someone who's been trying to save money and budget, and the last 2 weeks happened, and let's just say then Uncle Sam gave me a bill, and let's just say I might live tight for a while. But thank you so much for the support, and we certainly appreciate it. That one looked like you were wearing it like a hat. Well, that's cool. We have level 4, 97% of the way through a Hype Train with 3 minutes left to go. So I just did one control burn. Let's do controlled burn number 2, And
Last time I checked, we don't
check this
have a
out.
whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Thank you so much. Who was that? Resubscribing for 18 months. Angry Saxon. Where's the bell? Thank you, Angry Saxon. 18 months of support. We're now at level 5 with 5 minutes to finish on this hype train. Let's get going with this music video. Again, this guy's running late through the airport. Okay. Feel free to let me know more.
To get home to see my children and my wife, I rushed around the corner. An apple stand was there.
You suck.
Till I knocked
Move
it
this
over.
along.
The fruit went everywhere.
Oh,
At first
I wanted to
kept on going.
Oh,
I just
fuck
couldn't
it.
miss that plane. I looked over my shoulder.
No.
Not stopping to explain.
And then I saw the AT&T girl looking mighty fine. And I thought maybe this was the perfect time to say I love your sweater puppies. Bring those milkers around here. All right, no, I'm sorry. Smells like pickles in here, says Fat Conan. Thank you very much. It smells like pickles in here. Thank you.
Guess what?
Holy shit, David Chandler,
I
another
got a
50
fever.
subs.
And
That's
the
all
only
the way through
prescription
fucking level
is
5.
more cowbell.
Fuck Jesus, man. Thank you so much. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50 gifted subs for David Chandler. You know what? We don't have YouTube monetized yet. Anyway, you're getting more than just the cowbell. Because that's a lot. That's 100 gifted subs here. That's more than just the cowbell.
Guess
Nope, wrong one. Oh, Battle Brothers Zeo saying, Johnny, why are we seeing a video of you in a suit in the background? Because I love wearing suits, man. I love wearing suits. I do, and you can say what you want. I rock the fuck out of that thing. Thank you for the 100 bits, balls deep. Wait, why are we mute? Oh. Okay, so let's go back to the part where again, you're hanging, you're doing what with the AT&T lady?
Over my shoulder, not stopping to explain. The girl was down
like
there
that. That's
on
not a
her
bag.
knees,
That's my fucking coochie that's
groping
hanging out.
around to find the apple scattered on the floor. And then I saw the girl was blind.
So I kicked her over and said, "Ha, God really hates you." I took all of her money and told her I was a... Whoa, 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 whoa. I probably shouldn't be anyone's role model at Brown Candy. I mean, I don't know. Fucking motivation is motivation. Quite frankly, I'm just glad you enjoyed the show, sir. Thank you so much, everyone who's been supporting. We are at level 6, 9%, 3 minutes left. Thank you so much for this amazing support of the show. All right. So look, at this point in the story, I found out the bitch was blind. And then I fucked her. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm just going to lean in on that with the whole, hey, is this Johnny in a suit? Goddamn right it's Johnny in a suit. You know why? I'd fuck me. All right, fuck it. Controlled burn number
As
shit.
the
That's right. I
plane
got
was leaving,
4 to
I stopped
do.
to lend a hand. I picked up all the apples.
Could see the way she was looking at me. She wanted it.
To replace the bruised and broken. In
Burn
her
number
fingers
3.
pressed some bills. As I hugged her narrow shoulders, she reached to hold me still and said, "Excuse me, are you Jesus?"
And I said yes, so she touched my penis. And I took her around the corner, and I said, close your eyes. I have the cure to your ails, but it's buried deep inside. So wait a minute. So she asks you if you're Jesus. So then what happens if you say yes? Does she ask you to... I don't even know where we went there. What the fuck button did I hit? Where's the Are You Jesus part?
As I hugged her narrow shoulders, she reached to hold.
Why does she have to close her eyes? She's blind. Look, even people who are blind need to blink, all right? Are you surprised that fucking... All right, you know what? I take it back. I don't look like this dude at all. I have way better hair than that. This dude is like bleach blonde Aaron. No joke. This is if Aaron and April have a kid. We just broke the Matrix. Thank you, level 6, for that hype train. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wish I was deaf with this song, says Fat Conan. Why? He's Jesus. Don't say that about your Lord and Savior. He's Jesus. Don't say that about Jesus. You can't say that about God. What is it? Oh, wrong button. Go back.
God, he is the biggest bitch of them all.
At least the kid looks better than Aaron. I'm just saying. I'm saying the hair color, the nose, the face, the squinty eye. I got Aaron's eyes. I got Aaron's brow ridge. We got the, like, Megamind version of their head melding. Look at the big brain on Jesus. Oh, fuck. Albino Pee Wee Herman. I gotta admit, dude, whoever shot this didn't bother to tell you. Maybe don't do anything out in the bright sunlight, and I would definitely always wear the hat. Like, always wear the hat.
And said, excuse me, are you Jesus? Is that why you were so kind?
And I said, hold on a minute. I didn't even tell you. I'm about to stick it in your behind. Who the fuck tied that tie? Dude, who approved any of this, okay? That hat is stupid, but way better than without. Yes, the hat, the man is not pulling off the hat, but let's be honest, when he pulls off the hat, it's worse. Medidio3 saying, man, white people be getting sunburned from anything. What the fuck? Yeah, dude, especially this guy. I'm pretty sure he's like a vampire. You shouldn't be out in the daylight, my friend.
Excuse me, are you Jesus to have had me on?
Aw, she's not really blind. Now she's not as hot. Dude. It's not as hot if she can actually see. That's not fair. Way to ruin the fantasy.
You're mine.
Is that Caitlyn Jenner? You know what? If it were, it would be a step up for this fucking production. That would at least be, you know what? I would salute that. I thought that was the dad from Seventh Heaven. I mean, as long as he's in one of them. What are you saying? The thicker the lenses, the hotter the chick, even better if she's blind? No, I'm saying there's just something inherently like, oh, that's sexy. Like, she can't see. Like, all right, cool. We'll tell her we leave the lights on. You know, that's to leave the lights on. There's a lady who doesn't, there's a lady who doesn't notice if there's a camera in the room, and she doesn't mind if you don't tell her. Jokes. These are jokes. Which version of Pentatonics? Glitch. Is that why they listen? Is that what they listen to in Alabama? So she started an OnlyFans the other day, right? She thought that'd be great. She started an OnlyFans. She says, "Hey, we're gonna start an OnlyFans." And I said, I don't think I want to do that. And she goes, "Why?" And I was like, "I don't know. It seems weird. What's the angle?" She's like, "The angle of the OnlyFans is that you surprise me with someone else in the bedroom." And I'm like, "Well, that's a poor angle." And she goes, "Why is that?" I'm like, "Well, because you're blind. I mean, honestly, you'd have to be surprised all the time, in my opinion." No. See, I won't know it first because I'm gonna put on a blindfold. Look, why would you wear a blindfold? I feel like that is redundant. What does the blindfold do? Sell the bit? I don't know. We take it off. It's they don't put blinders on the horse because the horse can't see anything. That's just yep, failed. Tanked that bit right into the ground.
Move this man!
All the pieces, the bruise.
The fruit is fallen. Oh no, just like the apple from the tree in the Garden of Eden. That harlot has ruined everything. God was right to take her sight. Look what she hath done. What is up with the effing apples? The whole thing, Dio, is about this guy deciding to stop after being... Look, here's the whole point of the video. This guy was a dick, and he was in a rush, and he was too busy paying attention to his phone, knocking over apples and shit. And when he did, he's like, fuck it, I'm going to move on about my day. I don't want to miss my flight. My not blind wife is at home. Apparently, she wants me to shtup her and watch the kids in that order. Moral: never trust a woman. Medidio 3. Bro over here thinking he's fucking Newton. Exactly right. So he knocks over the apples, and now he's doing this whole thing about picking them up and giving her money, and she's like, "Excuse me, are you Jesus?" And I'm like, and that's when I came on her face. Don't worry, it'll heal you.
And broken hearts, you put me back in business.
Now fix my eyes, you fucking tard. You put her back in business? This would be hilarious if you only gave her like 2 $1 bills. Like you gave her $5 and she's like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." And then he's like, "Here's $5. Then he grabbed her hand and guided them down. How about them apples? Oh my God. David Chandler saying, "Johnny hates us." I don't hate anybody. I think this is hilarious and we should start ripping on it. I keep adding lyrics. What do you mean, hate you? This is an amazing piece of film and a musical artwork masterpiece or whatever. I don't know. Dude, she's blind. That's why we've got to focus on her tits.
You were Jesus to my heart. Once I was bruised and broken, blind and groping on my way.
Oh, so you used to be blind? Now you're just rubbing it in her face? Like, don't worry. If you try hard enough, you too can see. It'll only cost you an extremely weird-looking face and a receding hairline. you kind of turn into powder, but like halfway, you know? You're not all the way. You're not quite albino, but you're definitely like, eh. It's called third wrong in Germany.
When someone stopped to help me pay the...
Master Meeple, hello, blonde girl. I want to give you my number, but I have no arms. Could you reach into my pockets where I have my business? Okay, you gotta... There was a cadence in there. All right, we'll figure it out next time. Jesus Christ, another verse. We have more. Don't worry. We're at we have like a minute and 15 seconds left of this. This is amazing for just a little bit longer.
Excuse me, are you Jesus?
By the way, this never happened, and he's never been compared to Jesus. When you take that hat off, I'm like, excuse me, are you Satan? Because Jesus. Master Meeple, I suffered a premature vocabulary spill. I mean, things happen, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it. That's why we have a chat, so it can keep rolling. Thank you all for being part of this amazingly happy show. We have 2 other videos to go through in a bit.
Is that why you were so kind?
Excuse me, are you Jesus? No, my name's Ron Howard, and I'm just fine. And then she said, excuse me, does that mean you're a... Whoa, whoa. No, I'm not, but I work in Hollywood, so I know them too. Oh, call me Opie, bitch. Excuse me, are you Jesus? No, I'm more talented than that guy. Oh, God, I don't want to talk about him. My life is better without him. He was such a fucking waste of my time. Call me Opie, bitch. Thank you for that line. What ear cancer sounds like. I mean, kind of. I don't know. I'm having fun.
Excuse me, are you Jesus? To have had me on your mind.
And I said, no, I'm just a traveling musician. I saw that you were blind, and now I'm on a mission to take you to a dark room where nobody can see what I'm about to do to you with my wee-wee. He said, don't mess with Kumi or I'll bust all your apples, you stupid bitch. Excuse me, are you Jesus? And I said, that's not true, ma'am. I'm just an innocent, honest and humble, used oil can. This guy looks like a 1 o'clock shadow. How does it grow so soft?
You picked up all the pieces, the bruised and broken parts.
Right?
You put me back in business.
No, he says that he doesn't say back together because he's not that dumb. He doesn't say back together. You put me back in business. Yeah, because nobody... Oh, yeah, I'm sure you really put her back in business. I'm sure she's all back in business. That $20 and putting that basket of apples, that fucking red letter day on her end, fucking... Jesse, boo, you suck. Was his maid black? I don't know if his maid was black, but I feel like all of these extras didn't volunteer for this. But they also weren't paid.
You were Jesus. Jesus to my heart.
Oh, holy Jesus! That's a vampire. Look at the nose on Nosferatu out in the daylight. That lady's got a nose like Jay Leno's chin. Holy fuck. Oh my God. I'm gonna die. And what the fuck is he wearing? Motherfucker probably can't name a country outside of the USA. That nose needs its own pillow. Leno's. Oh, David, you're a dick and I don't care. This lady has a I'm sorry, do you suffer from a clinical condition known commonly as Leno's? She absolutely has Leno's. Oh, this doesn't take me off on this screen? That's weird. There we go. She absolutely has Leno's. How much do we have left? Oh, 15 seconds. Bring us in for a landing, creepy lady. She gained weight since she played the blind chick. Oh. Well, there we go. Now we all need therapy after that video. Don't worry, I bet they're on tour now. That Arab knows I have one. Hey, man. Caitlyn Jenner, is that you, babe? Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know where that nose comes from. I just know that if you, we can't go back further. I just know that if you have it, I'm scared. Okay. And now we have a bit. I don't know how long this one is. Let's
remember to cut off.
Okay, so this is only 30 seconds long. So this one's who is this one from? Who are we doing on this one? This one's kind of funny. This is from 8 days ago from Goat on a Stick. Feel free to be like me and subscribe if you find this super duper funny. Goat on a Stick has a video about living. You know, Mediddy 03, you're not in the US. This will be instructional for you. This is what it's like to order an ambulance in America.
Remember to cut away from yourself.
Who would ever do that?
Oh! Ah!
Please, hurry. It's an emergency. Can I afford an ambulance? Let me check. Have you heard of Uber?
Oh, please, I just cleaned up from the last one.
Oh, that was nice. And I believe completely accurate. Mediddy, Lebanese are not Arab. Okay, I have no idea. I only wish they'd tell you what it costs up front. I would suddenly feel better as soon as I heard that. I mean, I just felt like that was a very accurate bit. Like, can I afford a cab? Then I'll say as I please. Alrighty. I hope we're all just having fun. All right, we're doing great. We've got a little over an hour and 15 minutes left in the show. We've got one more video to play, and then we'll get back into some stories to wrap up the show and keep going. This one, I don't know how much we'll go through. It seemed funny at the time, but this is RC.
Now, when you think of a model boat hobbyist, right? So you probably picture them meticulously painting every...
I think about them being super gay, okay? When I think of a model boat hobbyist, I think of somebody who's spending way too much time in his basement building, little plastic toys. Next thing you're going to say, this model boat hobbyist is going to have things like, some sort of weird.
Have more cowbell.
Oh, Jesus. I just took them apart, picking them up. Some sort of weird fucking. Let me guess. These kind of people would have things like, I don't know, like figurines or something, or like, I don't know, statues and action figures. I wish I had that shit over here. Anyways, model boat hobbyist, who was the Patsy following the channel. Thank you so much. PT Salty. Thank you. Sandy Squatch saying 420. Indeed it is. And I
Party
think
420.
Thank you for the 420 bits, David Chandler. The ambulance is free in my country. It's not free in America. That's why I thought the bit might be a little educational to you. But again, let's get into this one with the real talk. I don't know when this video is from. I don't know what the Daily Planet. This almost doesn't seem real. But guy in the red shirt. Seriously, I'm getting vibes. I feel like that dude meticulously does something. Fat Conan saying, have a great weekend. Stay safe, chat. Thank you, Fat Conan, everybody. Had to follow, mate. David Chandler donated me a sub. What a legend. Yes, man. I mean, many people do say about one David Chandler. Many people do say.
You're not a fucking legend.
I mean, but again, other people are also saying.
You'd all be dead now if it wasn't my David.
But, there are people who don't approve. They think that it's, but we're glad that you're not one of those people. Always happy to see people who approve of supporting shows, because you gotta, as a person who runs the show, you gotta support everyone who gives you even a single bit,
Or they're dead.
And anyways, let's get back to this thing. I took myself in a weird way there. Hey, my Australian mate. Hey, dude, P Salty's from Australia. Awesome. Medidio3 saying, I'm moving to Canada probably soon, and I don't want to call an ambulance to realize I can't afford it. Oh, no. The Canadian healthcare system is not that way. I don't believe you have to pay for an ambulance, but I will tell you there are some issues with the MAID system. Just be aware. Some people who request medical assistance and things like that, or any sort of ongoing conditions, are urged to consider suicide. It's not even a joke. Canadian healthcare is taxpayer funded. Yeah, so I don't think you have to actually pay a bill. I don't think it's quite like that. You just have to wait. That I don't know about, but I've heard that as well.
Last detail on a scale model, and then the model is carried up to the shelf, the mantle, and with a glass case over it, right?
That may be so, but
the same way that I handle all of the transients that I turn into, living statues in my mausoleum of death. I lure them in with promise of a hamburger. This lady just has a look on her face, especially right now, with standing next to him like she can sense it, like...
I'm gonna get a rash, a pussy rash.
Mary Lipstick.
the hobbyists you're about to meet aren't so much interested in fine details as much as they are in surviving enemy fire. And their story is this week's installment of Built in Your Backyard.
Oh, God, you guys do this regularly? How weirded out do you have to be on every basis? Like daily? Like weekly? Is this a... Oof.
It's morning in a man-made lake in Texas. It's quiet.
Of course they're doing this in Texas. I've heard therapists bully their patients when their cards decline. I have no idea about that in Canada. I have no idea. But I will say welcome aboard. Well, let's get back on the multi-stream one. 2 minutes late. Yeah, a little bit late. What did we have? 1, 2, I think like 3. So I think we have to do 4. We have to do a 4th controlled burn because we have to go to 6. So let's get back to this story. I'm gonna pull this off of the screen here. Let's. It's quiet and peaceful here.
Peaceful here. But the waters are about to get stirred up by the North Texas Battle Group.
This, of course, this sounds like a Texas thing. Another reason why I almost want to move. You got a pretty mouth, boy. You sunk my battleship, you son of a bitch. I don't know if it's the same in Minnesota, but here there are tons of Canadians that cross to get medical services here in Maine. If it happens here in Minnesota, it would be probably up closer to the northern part, particularly in Minnesota. The state's rather large. There's a couple of large cities more near the boundary waters and things like that. We got the Mayo worldwide. What Pippo? Pippo's involved with the Mayo Clinic now? Alrighty, let's go. The North Texas Battle Group.
They're hobbyists who get together for naval combat with remote-controlled model battleships that they've built mostly from scratch. And the guns, they really shoot.
One of the
Have we ever had a death? Are we square? You sunk my battleship and shot me in the fucking face. Are we square? Yeah, we're surrounded by Canada, so we get them like from like 4 or 5 provinces. Yeah, there's only like 1 or 2 on our end. So I mean, I bet we do, but I certainly have never seen that as a thing here in the central Minnesota area. I want a nuclear sub. Exactly, right? Like, all right, so we have can I have rail guns? Can I get some like super high powered lasers? Like, how crazy is this shit gonna get? Like, holy crap, they actually shoot. Now I'm just, is there a minimum safe distance for this fucking crap? Can you like take out a bird? Is that extra points? Japanese guy came here and joined in this shit, and he sees a bird. Gojira's attacking. Mothra is in the sky.
The great parts about this hobby is that the damage is not simulated. The ships actually fire projectiles, and when the holes in the armor are numerous enough that the water comes in faster than the pumps can pump it out, then the ship goes straight to the bottom.
Wes Wynn is a college student and captain of the French battleship Dunkirk. He's raiding a float that'll...
Fucking traitor.
Move this man!
You are a Texas boy, son. You have got to represent one country and one country alone, and that is goddamn America. I had a friend from Maine. He told me he'll call the cops on me if I ever went to meet him. He's a macaroon sympathizer. Oh, the country of Texas. French battleship, least deadly battleship on Earth. Yeah, French battleship. What do you French battleship? You ought to call it the USS Chino because it's gay. French battleships don't do clubs.
It'll help him haul up his ship if somebody sinks it. Sinking the Dunkirk might be tough, though, because among club members, Wes has a reputation as a crack shot.
The guns have to be aimed visually.
Does he have a reputation as a crack shot, or does he have a reputation of shooting crack? I feel like just just a little toot of meth helps the gunfire go down.
Become more familiar with the ship, you're able to sort of learn a feel for it. So as you put your stick different directions, as you get familiar with it, you can really get a better feel of where your guns are at all times. I've been raised on, the various gaming consoles and whatnot, so the hand-eye coordination did give me a...
I don't mean to brag, but I have extensive experience at just using my thumbs to do shit. So, like, when it came to doing this, like, nothing gets a chick hotter than I'm like, yo, man, my 6-channel remote allows me to steer the boat and keep it above the water at all times. I can also, open fire intermittently, and I can kill your dog from a swimming pool. He can point his stick in various directions, and all of them are wet. Aww. Hand-eye coordination. More like cockeyed.
a jump start in the hobby.
Today, Wes is teaming up with Lon Webster, captain of the Italian battleship Andrea Doria.
Do we have one person ready to represent the goddamn fucking red, white, and blue? All right, hold on. Hold on. We have to go back here. Let's hold on. Where are we at? There. Oh, it's on? All right. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on. Boop. Boop. Look. Look, motherfuckers. Oh, wait, wrong one. This is America, all right? You're out there fighting for the French, for the Italians, the Axis powers. Yeah, some people are like, the French resisted. Did they? Did they? I want to see a battleship named the Uncle Sam, the USS George Herbert Walker Bush. I don't want to see the Joe Biden. It won't work well. Don't be a slump. Someone float a Trump. Madidi said USA is being represented by school shooters. No. Mixed audience. I've been working on my Trump accent, trying to do a little better. The USS Trump is unsinkable. Oh, fuck, I can't do it. No, I got to work on better. Johnny for president. I mean, maybe. Let the kids carry so it's a fair fight. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Like, this is Texas. Somebody can't take it. Like, they couldn't get their gun to shoot right and their boat goes down. Oh, yeah, I'm calling in fucking air support. What the hell is that? I've got eyes on the target. My 22 says, fuck you. I win. Heaven help us if there's a boat called the USS Bill Clinton. Look, I gotta say, the USS Bill Clinton, it does not fire. The USS Bill Clinton uses protection at all times. Air support, that would be cool. Well, I mean, how far are we going until eventually they allow these people to start, like, allowing aircraft to drop just, like, small, like, cherry bomb ordnance? But then you got to start aiming up to shoot it. I mean, this is getting dangerous. The USS Clinton fires cigars. Yeah, can we drop torpedoes in this shit now? Battleship Andrea Doria. That sounds like, wasn't that a MTV cartoon for a while? God, you guys are soft.
Lon and his son load the ammo. Big BBs. They'll travel at a speed of about 50 meters a second, propelled by carbon dioxide.
Big BBs traveling 50 meters a second. So, you know, this won't kill you, but it'll definitely take an eye out. Master Meatball. Yes. Snooks. What the fuck are snooks? Is this kid's hobbies in the U.S.? I don't know about hobbies in the U.S., but this is definitely a goddamn hobby in the state of Texas. Battle Brothers EO saying everything gets blown away by the USS Barack Obama. Well, if we're really going to do the USS Barack Obama, it needs to be a drone being flown with someone who's got, like, you know, a camera, fucking heat-seeking technology. Diet Coke and Mentos, the H-bomb. South Park, Hillary Clinton said she had a nuke in her snatch. A snook. Yes, but I mean, for the sake of this sport, what is an actual snook? I feel like I get the bit. There was also a... I'm sorry, but that guy sounds... Thank you, Will Morone-Tech, for the 25 bits. Sounds impatient to get back to this. We got like 4 more minutes of it, and I think we're going to cover them because this looks like cool. This looks kind of cool. Let's go watch a bunch of, like, Texas boys shoot some shit with BBs.
See? On the opposing team, airline pilot Don Payne.
This is the USS Missouri, World War II battle.
Fuck yeah, it is! This is the USS Missouri, World War II battleship, 1/444th the size of the real thing. This is a man speaking my language. I have a 1/144 Gundam. I wouldn't mind being able to mobilize that in this shit, you know? I might... I'm actually now legit thinking, like, how could I put... You know, no, don't. Don't do it. But I mean, it would be cool. I could see it. I could, if I could get it to fly, I could land it on there like a drone. Fucking yeah, dude. Nice model, says Master Meatball. Hey, it looks cool. Not only is it a nice model, he's gonna shoot. It's gonna shoot at shit. All right, so let's
battleship with 16-inch guns.
Like all the models, the Missouri is 1/144th.
16-inch guns. Check out these guns.
The size of the real ship, made mostly from balsa wood.
It's the engines and props. The rudder works.
Mostly
Don's ally is Jeff Burns. His ship is the heavy cruiser USS Dallas.
I've got an ugly ship. I've got...
Don't say that. You're representing Texas, motherfucker. That's America's pride. All right? You're representing Texas. You don't have a fucking ugly ship, all right? Oh, fuck. Wrong one on this one. We'll have to go back. It's all fun and games until some kid bystander takes a BB to the eye. Yeah, I feel like that's what I was saying, too. It's all fun and games until someone kind of, I don't know, accidentally catches it in the noodle. Oh my God. My friend just sent me a hilarious picture that I might have to share with people later. Oh. Okay, so, balsa wood? I feel like you're going to need thicker paneling on that. Can you have a flamethrower? Asking for a friend. If I can have a flamethrower, I'm in. I'm just going to run a fucking high and tight. Just run in and just burn it down.
On most of these ships, you'll find lots of battle damage, but not much detail.
But that's pretty standard on a combat model where the fine detail work has a tendency to get knocked off. So over time, we put some of that back on, but since it's not necessary...
Holy shit, you got BBs in that bitch. Hey, can I make the Titanic and just fucking be a non-combatant? We float an iceberg? And I have to wear really, really thick sunglasses so I can barely see. Watch out for any ship called the USS Alec Baldwin. Yeah, because it'll shoot prematurely. The USS Alec Baldwin, codenamed the Minuteman.
To the combat operation of the ship, a lot of times it gets left off. Over time, she gets to be a much uglier ship.
Over time, she gets to be a much uglier ship. Look, here's what I'm saying. I'm saying when I built this boat, I fuck her with the lights on, all right? Nowadays, I'm gonna need a couple Bud Lights, and we're gonna have to turn the lights off, maybe even put a bag over my head just to be safe. What's that? Bud Light did what now? Oh, fuck this shit. Or the USS Ted Kennedy sinks right to the bottom. And don't look in the trunk.
In this simulated World War II naval battle, Wes and Lon will attack an Allied convoy, now in harbor on the other side of the boathouse. Their goal is to sink cargo ships and tankers.
So wait, you actually have, like, civilian vehicles? All right, now I want to be able to have RC planes involved in this shit. Convoy. It's Operation Smokey and the Bandit. Cream of Wheat saying, thanks to the very great David Chandler for the sub. Yes, thank you, David Chandler, for supporting the show. Thank you, Cream of Wheat, for being a fan. Thank you all for being a part of the show. We got the Rumble chat. We got the YouTube, all of it up for everyone. We're going for another 45 minutes, pretty much. And thank you all for the support. Here we go again, back to the convoys protecting the Missouri and the Dallas.
It's protected by the Missouri and the Dallas. They have to escort the convoy.
Oh, dude, that boat's a leaning. I'm sorry. You got some work to do, homie. Somebody's super lazy. You can't put that in the tub or maybe in a stream or something and figure that shit out. That bitch leans anymore, you're going to capsize on your own. This is a boat that can only turn left. She goes to the right and it's good night. Oh, man. It's definitely happy hour, right? Right, says Thorne? No, it's not happy hour. I've had a difficult couple of weeks, and my daughter's maybe gonna hang out with me after the show, and I just I don't think I should drink right now, so we put the happy hour on hold. But thank you so much for the support of the show. We got a difficult week of tests and things. Didn't counterweight the tower or something. Yeah, you definitely scrimped on something, homie. You gotta fucking figure this shit out. Like, I'm sorry, that boat, whoever your teammate is like, oh, fuck. Because that boat is fucking, that's the free square on a bingo card.
Round a marker buoy and then bring them back to port. But before the battle starts, Wes has a problem. He hauls out the Dunkirk on the custom-built lift. Old battle wounds are causing a leak and silencing his guns.
One thing after the other. Now the firing servo has gone out.
The firing servo's gone out on me. The boat's leaking. I feel like you should have fixed this first, homie. Thorne saying you're a wonder of responsibility and fatherhood. No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not. And that's not a joke or a criticism or me being... I am not a wonder of responsibility and fatherhood. But I am someone who does very much want to spend time with his daughter. And I am very well aware of how me drinking in this mindset can get away from me, as it generally has a tendency to. So I've just... Especially since I've got some medical tests this Tuesday and stuff like that. So, yeah, maybe this upcoming Friday, knock on press board. We'll see. We'll tell you what, it'll be happy hour all day if we get these fucking legs fixed. Johnny, I just left the liquor store, and I was talking to the lady, and she says that Monster and Sunny D are coming out with alcoholic drinks.
It doesn't work for me. I gotta have more cowbell.
Sunny D better call theirs still Sunny D. Only instead of Sunny Delight, it's Sunny Driver. You know? Thank you, MAGA Trump Save America. Thank you for following the channel. Thank you for being part of the show. Again, we got a show going for another 45 minutes here, and then we're going to sign off. We've had an amazing amount of support today. Thank you very much. Here we go.
On me, and sometimes that just happens. So we'll get a bit of water in there, and sometimes they just burn out after age. And so just got to pop out that servo, put a new one in there, and hopefully we'll have guns.
I
Make it
mean,
more
maybe
fun for
fix
everyone.
the boat.
The firing servo opens the valve that releases the CO2.
Right.
Another club member gives Wes a new one.
Yeah, when we're out of the water, we're all good friends. It's just when the
I'm not. When they're out of the water, that guy, I'm up in his boat. Hey, I saw your pot shots at me. Who do you think you are? I'm gonna sink you and your boat, bitch.
This cocksucker here.
Oh. When I see him try to pull his boat out of his water, guarantee you, first thing I do.
They shove a living snake up your ass.
Ships hit the water and the ball bearings start flying, that we become enemies.
Dunkirk is
and that's when I have my brother go over there and then punch them in the face. It's called a spy op. Jesse saying, haha, I am drunk, bro. Well, congratulations to you. Thank you. Want to see them use the ships as bats and fight each other afterward. Oh. You start pushing people in when they're picking their boats up that have, completely sank in the water. I was just like, nah, motherfucker. Captain goes down with the ship. In the drink, bitch. Alrighty. We're about to get into the action. We should stop pausing.
relaunched, the convoy sets off, and the battle begins.
Let's go cause some mayhem.
If it ain't rubbing, it ain't battling.
Bullshit. You stole that line from Days of Thunder. If it ain't rubbing, it ain't battle. Real boats don't rub, bitch. They can aim better than you can. If it ain't rubbing, it ain't battle. That's why every night I fight my wife. Damn, where did that crowd come from? Which crowd? They are on fire. Yeah, they really love the show, but they're a bunch of dicks. I wouldn't trust them. If it ain't rubbing, it ain't masturbation.
Missed. Ooh, missed. Almost got home. Ah!
The BBs ricochet, so everybody wears safety goggles.
Here, Dory.
The BBs ricochet, so everyone wears safety goggles, except my dog Skater. But I knew Skater wouldn't want me to quit, because he died taking a stray bullet that may very well have been friendly fire. Skater. But as he whimpered from that gut shot that I might very well have given him, I knew he was telling me, don't you quit on me, Daddy. Don't you give up on me. You make sure that if I go down, your boat still floats. And that's why I have renamed my boat, even though it is not actually historically accurate. It is now in honor of it. It is the USS Skater. That is the name of the boat, the USS Skater. And God damn it, it's undefeated.
Here, over the bow.
Andrea Doria takes some serious hits from the Missouri.
You got more portholes than you went out with, Lon.
The bilge pump is able to handle the leaks, but Lon's guns aren't working. His partner Wes isn't doing any better. Dunkirk takes shots below the waterline.
Oh, there goes the pump.
Oh, it didn't apply.
As the ship lists, water pours in through the holes. The guns are silenced.
Oh, no.
The servo got wet, started glitching, and that caused the whole radio system to start glitching. And resulted in a loss of power with the Dunkirk and loss of control.
On this pond, the Dunkirk is a sitting duck.
Why don't...
Meanwhile, the convoy rounds the marker buoy and heads safely back to port.
Why don't you...
As for the Dunkirk...
fucking...
The valiant French find that their gallantry only finds them a watery grave.
The rescue float and balsa wood superstructure stay on the surface. Dallas pushes the superstructure back to shore, and Wes heads out on a salvage mission.
I'll tell you what, Missouri got in some good hits.
Got a little payback coming to her, huh?
So you have to go fishing for the boat. Got a little payback coming to you. Yeah, if I see that guy later, I'm gonna fuck him up. Rusty Grammar. Real boats, like trucks, don't have spark plugs.
It doesn't work for me.
What doesn't?
I gotta have more cowbell.
Vampire Hunter D following the channel. Thank you so much. You just know they're going to put battleships in their butts afterwards. Winner sodomizes loser with his boat. Wow, Todd. You fucking take it street level fast.
The float, haul up the Dunkirk, and assess the damage.
And if you actually look closely, you can see there's still some of the ball bearings embedded in the arm.
And actually, if you look closely, you can see this is where my virginity is gone. I now have given up my sexual pursuits entirely and focus mainly on this boat and the hits it takes, because I know that's the closest I'll ever get to the feeling of a romantic partner. Oh, and I had a thought. We have to set it up over the weekend. But since I now use the HD camera for this little thing, I can set up this camera over here, the old camera, so we can have an actual kitty cam back for our friend Tegra when she joins us.
That's one fucking nice kitty right there.
Hey, Speedy. Actually, we could take it down a touch. I don't know. We'll see. He said balls. He. Yeah, he likes. I love it when my ship comes back with all these balls in it. I got my balls everywhere.
That's one fucking nice kitty right there.
Yes, she is. And people might say, Johnny, you're a little too obsessed with that cat. And I'll be like, no, I'm not obsessed with that cat, but I am well aware. What the hell? How do we do this? Do it this way. This is how, we'll just do it this way, this one. There we go. Why do I think this cat is awesome? I think this cat is awesome because this is her kitten picture. That's just a goddamn, you know what? Where is it?
That's one fucking nice kitty right there.
She's just the most adorable little kitten ever. And we love her. Anyways, back to this dude and his balls.
Armor that didn't quite make it through all the way. And just proof that the damage really is pretty real.
Time to patch up and head back into battle. Because for the North Texas Battle Group, a watery grave is not forever.
Now them's good eating.
Now them's good eating. Oh, go yourself. All right. Anyways, back over to this. I'm gonna put the. We're gonna go back off of the flag and back onto the. Where is fuck? I have too many screens now. We're gonna go back to our calming studio. Let's go back to the calming studio. My apologies. Welcome back. Is that nice fucking kitty Integra or Outegra? No, it's Integra. I'll explain it like this. Explain my cat's name this way. I have two cats. One of them is named Alucard, and when we found a little female cat that became obsessed with him, we named her Integra. And if you need that explained any further, I'm going to say you have to do research. And if you can figure out what that's about, boom. So calm, so studio. Yes, it's the calm studio. It's the Zen. Welcome to the Zen. You know? We just wanted something, just something nice and calm. Kick your feet up, throw your cares to the wind. We've got we got 35 minutes of show left for you. And we've got some stories and stuff to do. And boom. People like to shit on cats, but cats are rugged as hell. They can be left alone for many days and be just fine. They also eat liberal rodents like mice. Okay, weird. I didn't know mice had a political affiliation. Here's where I'll say about cats. I never wanted to get a cat after my ferret passed away. Spoiler alert, I was one of those gay guys that had a ferret. And I loved my pet ferret. Jesse, I like dogs, bro. Yeah, dogs are sick, bro. But yeah, so no, I ended up getting my cat just by coincidence, and then the other cat became a thing. So it's just I begrudgingly became a cat owner, but I will say this. I've learned that cats are like people. You're not going to care for most of them. You're going to meet some that you like. You might even meet some that you love. I found 2 cats that I enjoy their company. One who I consider kind of a soulmate. He's been around for a while. He's been like a homie. The other one, his friend Integra, she's a good cat. I like her. She's a good kitty. Not quite the same level. But yeah, there are so many cats, but you're just a dick. Furry little dick. Alrighty, Tranquility Springs. It's just, looks like the log ride from hell. What looks like the log ride? This looks like the log ride from hell? I'm sorry. Have a seat. I have no idea how that happens. Typhoon class submarine? What? Someone made that? I kind of want to. Jumbo RC carrier launches model airplanes. Jesus Christ. People are getting too crazy with their fucking boats and their war reenactments. That's all I'm going to say about that. We have 30 minutes left in the show. Got a couple of things to get into. We already talked about Dawn. Do we want to do this or not? How much time do we have? We don't have a lot of time. I'm going to save this maybe for Monday or later. We'll do first. We'll do the Minneapolis settlement thing first. Just a quick update. People, sorry, Johnny, I use the term liberal to describe things I don't care for. And that's cool. I can understand that. But I would like just to maybe point out that by doing that, you're injecting too much of your political affiliations into other things you don't care for, and thusly, I don't know, I just feel like maybe at a certain point it just doesn't matter. I don't know. You can hate mice all you want. The only good mouse is a mouse in my ass. I love my mouse. I spent a lot of money on this thing. This thing's got all these fun cheater buttons on the side. It's got the scroll mouse and the intensity control. I've got a secondary, it's more for gaming, but I got a secondary click there. I love this mouse. This is a Red Dragon. I love that mouse. It's Flaming Dragon. All right. So, here we go. We got a story here. This is, can we get to the excessive force years before George Floyd's killing? The city of Minneapolis has reached settlements totaling more than $8.8 million in 2 civil lawsuits that accuse former police officer Derek Chauvin of using excessive force in 2 incidents that happened nearly 3 years before he killed George Floyd during an arrest. I still don't like that we have to say he did that because we don't know that that's what. I feel like that was a contributing factor. But the biggest problem I had with all this, was there even a case? I mean, you guys sold him down the river before the original trial anyway, so now is it just everyone that he's ever dealt with? Now is a chance to be like, hey, look, this guy kind of assaulted me too. I need some money. And we've already handed out $8.8 million. Thank God we got that $17 billion surplus. We got plenty of money to go around. Better hand it out in Minneapolis. Alrighty, so yeah, I really don't care for this. The plaintiffs, John Pope and Zoya Code, both black, of course. That's just because, I'm sorry, there's just a lot of people of color in that area. I don't imagine anyone's like, you know what? I'm a white guy and I was assaulted by Derek Chauvin. I deserve money. I mean, honestly, if a person came forward and they were a person who was not of color, would we give them the time of day? Would we be like, yeah, you probably deserve some recompense. You were unjustly persecuted. Or would we just be like, hey, how about you go twist? How dare they assume he is a he? Who are we talking about? No, bro. True, bro. All right, I live 10 hours from Chauvin. I want money. No, this is, again, look, I have no doubt that these people might be telling the truth or whatever, and Chauvin maybe used excessive force. Absolutely might be the case. I will say this. I will say there wasn't much of a trial, I'm betting. Considering how much they handled the original one. I'm sure it didn't take much, but at any rate, alrighty, determined contributing factor. Yeah. Knee on the neck, move similar to the one deployed on Floyd. They're saying he restrained him to the ground with his knee on their necks. A move similar to the one that would later be deployed on Floyd, which is determined to be a contributing factor in his death. Again, as someone who's been on fentanyl before, I don't think you understand. Chauvin was sentenced to more than 20 years in prison, and yeah, that doesn't matter. The Minneapolis City Council unanimously voted Thursday to approve $7.5 million settlement in Pope's case and a $1.375 million settlement in Code's case. Again, just fucking wrote that check, didn't even wait. Just, nope, we're good. Here you go. Again, maybe those people really went through what they claim, or maybe they didn't. I don't know. Good on them for getting that money. Because I'll tell you this, the government in this state isn't going to give it to just, the average taxpayers. There's fucking plenty of loopholes for shit. You can get a paycheck, whether you earned it or not, fucking good on you. If they're going to fucking vote in your favor and you're going to make a fucking fat mint, then congratulations. Enjoy your new level of technically 1%er. How long you get to be there, that's up to you. How much time do we have? We still have 30 minutes left in the show. And I keep shaking that. All right, we have 30 minutes left in the show, so we will do this video quick because I have an opinion in the whole children transitioning thing. And I don't argue that a person I don't argue that an adult has every right to be the gender and identity that they feel comfortable with. I also think that surgeries are permanent acts, and we shouldn't be engaging in those things on children. Now, a lot of people have different opinions about that, but one person I feel like who we should respect is someone who actually has made that choice. And the thing I notice a lot is that if you do transition and regret it, seems to be...
His name is John C.
Thank you for the 50 bits, Wilbur. But it seems to be a stigma to the people who I guess it's called detransitioning. I'm just gonna say this now. I'm willing to have this recorded for all time. I'm just saying, like the person who wrote this, I bet that this story is gonna start being more and more popular as we move forward in society. In time in this society, I feel like no matter whether things go good or bad,
So I noticed there were a lot.
I feel like this story is something that is going to become more popular. But anyhow, oh God. See, maybe show us more than a selfie and prove you're not a fake public aggravator. Again, nobody can say that they made a mistake if they transitioned. Nobody can regret it, especially if that person was like, hey, I transitioned as a child, and it turns out that as I matured, I realized, you know what? I was actually very comfortable in the gender I was. I don't know if this person is real or fake or not. I will know that every single person I know that has publicly come out about deciding to change has been called a faker or a liar or a psyop or they're not really trans people. I don't know, whatever. The point is, you're not allowed to disagree with the trans movement, apparently. So this person claims, well, you know what? Let this person claim for themselves. I have one, what is it? 1 or 2? I think I have 2 controlled burns left. We'll do one more right now.
A lot of people on Twitter saying things about, like, my account was just started in 2023. I'm sorry that I gave myself time to process, time to work through things before I jumped on Twitter and started. I know all of you take one hormone and then you become trans rights activists. I wanted to give myself time to really explore my feelings and detransition before I shared them with you.
I'm going to say this, and this is not a negative criticism. That person looks fucked up, like in the face, okay? Like, it looks like things didn't grow properly, okay? It looks like some sort of deformity in her face. Like, her face is way too long, and I'm guessing it's a she. I have no idea. Or a he who became a she. Either way, there's no, I think there's no Adam's apple. I can't tell. But again, it looks like something's effed up there. Johnny, detransitioners get so much hate on Twitter. No, dude, Battle Brothers Zio, detransitioners get so much hate in general. And that's kind of my point. That's my biggest problem. Regardless, hideous. Oh, rusty grammar, but I understand what you're saying. But yeah, like that's my point. I feel like, and I know the trans community doesn't like this, but I feel like, at least in terms of a society, we need to start standing up for detransitioners. Not to the point of saying like, oh, trans people don't deserve rights or trans people are messed up or whatever. But I'm just saying, I'm already sickened by the fact that only one school shooter in all of American history has been allowed to have an active, avid group of people protest and lauding the accomplishments of said shooter. But I'm not going to sit here while we victim shame someone. Whether or not this is the story for all trans people, this is the story for this trans person and or former trans person, and we don't know how many other trans people. And that's something we need to be respectful of, because until we acknowledge it's there, we can never do anything to avoid the mistakes that lead to that. Let the people that want to be trans be trans. But the idea that maybe painting a broad brush and a swath on people is totally okay if we just throw that at them before their gender, asserts itself in middle age and puberty and stuff. Not middle age. What is that? That's puberty, dumbass. But my point is, until their gender asserts itself, trans activists send detransitioners threats on the regular, even brag about doing so. I absolutely believe that, Battle Brothers Zio. There were trans activists that were threatening more violence after what happened in Tennessee, but that's one of the reasons why I'm airing this video, because I don't agree with that, because I think a detransitioner that wants to speak publicly, knowing the hate they're going to get, I'm going to fucking help give them some time. On my stupid, tiny little, double-digit show, whatever you want to call it, my stupid fucking fart joke, who gives a shit fucking show. I'm going to give this person a chance to talk. I am going to interrupt them. I'm going to interrupt a lot, but I am going to give them a chance to talk and express themselves. I'm even going to back it up a minute so they can go. Again, here we go. I got one more controlled burn to do. I'm going to take my camera down, and we'll do that last controlled burn. Controlled burn 6 incoming. Here we go. Take it away.
I know all of you take one hormone, and then you become trans rights activists. I wanted to give myself time to really explore my feelings and detransition before I shared them with you. But if you want to see the truth, this is the truth. I'm an almost 30-year-old man. This is what I look like. This is what I sound like.
Holy shit, 30-year-old man? What the fuck? I was saying that this... Shit, wrong button. Whatever. I was saying that this person was a lady. I was thinking that we went the other way.
Fuck off.
Battle Brothers Yo, that's a dude? Fucking hell. More importantly, this is a 30-year-old man saying at 30 years of age that they made decisions, whether aided, enforced, whatever. We'll ignore all of that for this one part. They made decisions that changed who they were permanently, and now at 30 is going, you know what? Perhaps mutilating my body and getting rid of that thing, you know what? I think maybe I wish I didn't do that. So wait, so it was a dude or it was a lady? No, he was a dude. He is detransitioning from being a woman and transitioning to being a dude. But that dude will never have something most dudes have back, ever. That dude will never be a dad. That dude will never have a kid with a woman, or whether in vitro fertilization and a surrogate mother, whatever. That man will never be a full man. And now at 30, that man is coming out and saying, you know what? This was a mistake and I regret it. And I'm getting my message out there to tell other people, you might be young, you might be confused, but maybe you should wait a bit and make sure it's really for you. There's no going back for him. Not sorry either. Here's where I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I'm not sure how, but I'm betting we're going to hear that person was talked into this by people around them and was in an environment supporting it. 1. 2, here's again where I'm sorry for that person. That person can't undo this decision. And if that
Cheer
person...
100, maybe he should do a body swap with the chick from GameStop. She had a deep voice and a big set of nuts.
There you go. It's ma'am.
As an almost 30-year-old man, this is what happens when you let people transition in adolescence before they've had a chance to grow up. Before they had a chance to even learn who they were. Not just but pressure people to transition at these ages. Young, vulnerable people who are already so suggestible. And I feel like everyone is ignoring the pain because they are afraid that it threatens their choices and their narrative. If you want to transition in your 20s, you've had a chance to be a man or a woman, and this is what you want to do, okay, that's one thing. But the active pressuring of people to transition so they can preserve their femininity, which is what happened with me, I was told that if I allowed myself to age,
the people who were part of this I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe retransition back to a girl. Rusty Grammar. Rusty Grammar. Wait a minute. Again, back to parenting. Where are we at? Not sorry either. Again, back to parenting. Yeah, great. So their parents fucked them over. So screw that guy. My point is, where I feel bad for this person is the fact that this person has a very real story that they're telling, and they're catching flack for it because the trans community doesn't like this. And this is something, again, we all have been saying, this push to have children do this at this time. These people should be in jail. The people who did permanent surgeries, the people who did all that stuff, yes, they should be in jail. Because, again, this person just said, and I didn't know it until they said it, I'm a 30-year-old man, and this is what I sound like. This is what I look like. Dude, holy shit. I haven't seen a 30-year-old dude that looks so much like a chick since I joined the Steel Toe Show. Battle Brother Zio saying trans activists are cultists. 100% capital offense. I don't know if we can call it a capital offense, but here's what I will say. I will say any person who wants to perform a surgery on a child or an early adolescent teen or an adolescent teen, anybody who wants to preserve a surgery on that person for their gender seriously doesn't have their best like health in mind. Just in general. Overall. From what I understand of the human body with everything I've been through with my shit, you really shouldn't fuck with it until it's done settling down and setting up. But okay, fine. It's an elective. Right, it's an elective surgery. But they were just doing their jobs. All right, what are we doing today? Another dickectomy, doctor. Another dickectomy? How old is the patient? The patient is 13 years old. All right, and we're cutting off his cock and balls. Great. You know, I'd feel morally bad about this, but it's really hard to do when you're sleeping on super white, super soft, super high count sheets. All right, Dr. Schwartz, so we begin. Joking. Doctor's name was probably something like, I don't know. I can't say. I don't know. I don't know Indian names very well. It's a joke. Who are we kidding? Doctor was probably a lady, just very, very confident in how we got to. All right, whatever. Go back to your story.
That I would become masculine and that it would never be possible and that I would do it anyway, and that I would be a more masculine transgender person like them. And so I made the choices that I thought were right for me at the time. I do take accountability. I did it in secret from my parents.
Parents are off the hook. And he's saying I do take accountability. All right, so now I'm back on board. The people that pushed this and him to do this, those people should be held accountable. The same way we always hear that, if people come forward and say that these priests molested me, we're like, well, those priests should be held accountable. Well, if this person goes, I was pushed into this, I made these choices, but it was very much instigated. I held this from, again, the people that kept it from the parents, all this stuff, you're accountable at this point. You took a lot of interest in this. You signed on the line. Someone show me who thinks kids can be trans, and I'll show you someone that's on the offender registry. I mean, I'll say this. I absolutely guarantee and believe there are plenty of trans people who aren't on the offender registry, but they think that kids should and could be trans because they wish they had done that. They wish they had done that. But the thing that they don't realize is that so many things about their body are better off for doing that because, I'm sorry, regardless of how you feel, and I hate to utter this word, but the fact is...
Boo this man!
The fact is, your body is a machine, all right? Your body is a system. Your body has a blueprint, right? kind of like a house. All right. Now, you might decide, you know what? We want to knock out this kitchen wall and make it a very open format. Great. But if you don't put the house together properly first, there's a big chance you won't have some of the structural supports you need to hold that house together. And shit fucking falls apart. Why would any male want to be a female? We don't bleed monthly, and we can pee outside with ease. Rusty Grammar, I absolutely agree with you. But again, impressionable people. You're young. You're confused. These people make you feel special. You feel special. You're different somehow. How many of us, when we were teens, wanted something about us to make us different, to make us special, to make us unique, to make us stand out, to make us not feel like, you know, just another one of everyone? Am I weird in that? I didn't think that was a weird thing. I thought that was all of us. Now, because of that, people, particularly young people, that's why it's called young and dumb, can fall prey to traps and things that way. But my body is a wonderland, and I want to play. And that's my point. This person might not have had enough time to understand how great male masturbation can be. Look, I'm going to say the same thing to the trans community that I say to gay guys. You can swear off women all you want, but I think you ought to fuck a vagina once just to make sure it doesn't feel right. Just saying. It was made to hold your dick. You don't understand. I don't care how good the other side is. You gotta give it a try. It's just a love glove for your penis. Oh, we're getting in the weeds. Let's get back to this video.
I take accountability for all my choices. But when is the trans community going to take accountability for theirs? For leading me down this path? This is the face of an almost 30-year-old man. This is the voice of an almost 30-year-old man. And you're telling me that this isn't...
This is what? No, we got to have more. There's got to be more to this video. Hold on. Is there... fucking A. Is there more to this video? Is that the only one? Oh, oh, God. So people are just, oh, no, do not gaslight this young man. Oh, Jesus. You were a child. Everyone around you had a duty to protect you. So, yeah, this is just, as you can imagine, who is this on Twitter? This is Seth W. on Twitter. And Seth W., let's just say, is catching a shit ton of heat. A gay man mumbling on Twitter about my detransition, opponent of the gender affirmative model, and the havoc it wreaks on normal bodies. But a gay man. So, Battle Brothers Zio saying, considering lonely fans, I don't know what considering how much support the trans activists get from the press and the government, they will not face any consequence. Oh, I know they won't. But I'm just saying that's why that's my way of fighting back or whatever, is like I'll air that dude's clip. He wants to come out and say that that the trans community needs to address the kind of push. I'm sorry. I was screaming about that before he showed up. This is called an affirmation. But I was saying already, like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be pushing this. And by the way, he is not the first person to have this change of heart. And quite frankly, like I said, it interesting how the alphabet groups preach inclusivity, yet they are the most exclusive club in the world. I'll say this. I don't put the trans community into the same group as LGBTQ, and here's why. I know plenty of people who their sexuality isn't their identity, even if they're gay, you know? It's not, I'm gay, rainbow everything, pride, whatever. Their sexuality is, as it is with most normal adults, kind of their own business. You know, you can sense it on some people when they might be away or whatever. And I don't mean to brag. Working at a strip club, I've met a variety of men and women who happen to be homosexual, and yeah, there's literally nothing about it that you would know without having like a conversation or something like that. And either way, they're normal people. There's a very, very weird and strangely aggressive group, and that seems to come, and it might be outliers, but it seems to only come from the trans community. And so, like I said, I don't see people who went, hey, man, I was gay and I changed my mind and now I'm not. I don't see a huge amount of hate, like, you're a part of a government psyop to make us look bad. No. The worst I've ever seen when someone goes, I used to be gay and now I've changed, is the gay community goes, no, you didn't. Now you're just fucking, you're just back in the closet. You've changed. Give me 10 minutes with your ass. I'll turn you right back around, honey. Like, that's how that goes. Activist communities are nothing like the groups they began as. Look at feminist unions, etc. Starts as a good idea, protecting rights, wanting just to be seen as normal and equal. Now it's just violence for violence sake. Well, I mean, I don't know about violence for violence sake. There are some groups that are activist groups, like there are some environmental ones. I mean, there's plenty that are absolutely play into that. But I'll say for the most part, what it comes down to is I'm saying there are plenty of communities in the LGBT community. There's one that seems to be just one. I agree. My wife's longtime friend is married to another woman. You would never know unless you were asked. They don't talk about it or paint their hair neon colors or parade around for attention. She's also 7 months pregnant with a donor, too, and will be an awesome mother. Well, and congratulations for her. Battle Brothers Zero. For fuck's sake, you don't need a psyop to make trans activists look bad. They do a good job of that on their own. But that's my point, is they immediately, they turn on anyone that goes, hey, look, I tried this and it turns out. And again, here we are with someone who it turns out that this person was just a gay dude, okay? Just a gay dude. And if we had let that person come into their own before we pushed this stuff on them, gay dude. And the other thing about this that bothers me, against their parents' knowledge. That's where I'm like, no. If you were part of something where you're like, you know what we do? We don't keep the parents clued in at all. Then you're taking responsibility, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you know better than the parents or you don't. I'm saying you're taking responsibility away from the parents means you're taking it on. Like, all right, to quote the movie, oh, you saying he's good? Then now it's on you too. Oh, fuck. Anyways, that has been a lot to go through. We had a video with Courtney Cox and her dogs not recognizing her. So let's do this. Courtney Cox was devastated. Let's watch her on Twitter. Apparently her dogs did not recognize her.
I'm at a park and I know my dogs are here.
I'm at a park and I know my dogs are here. Lady, do you understand how stuck up white bitch you sound right now? I mean, I get it. A lot of celebrities have people taking care of their dogs. I'm not gay, okay, bro? All right. Okay, I didn't think you were, Jesse, but glad to know. Leftists are so narrow-minded, they automatically think a gay dude must be trans. I don't think leftists are that way. I think the trans community is that way. Again, I think it's a group of people who, like a lot of people, put their shit on kids. The only difference is their shit is regret for not doing that when they were a kid. And it doesn't matter what any of that stuff is, whether it's who they were or whatever. They push it on kids, and those kids are apparently not allowed to regret it. Anyways, back to this video quick here. We're going to go through this pretty quick. It's only 49 seconds. Courtney Cox going to a park to visit her dogs. This sounds fucking stupid. It'd be one thing if you were on set, but I'm seeing if my dogs recognize me here in public. You are not on set. You are not in makeup. You are just at the same place your dogs are. Most of the time, if your dogs were at a park in public, it would be because you're with them.
You're being walked, and I'm just going to see how much they care about me. See if they'll recognize my scent.
I'm going to see how much they care about me. See if they'll recognize my scent.
I feel strangely drawn to its
Fuck,
presence.
we're getting rated with Awake Jimmy with 30 viewers? What the... Thorn saying, what the fuck is happening? Awake Jimmy, an old friend, amazing supporter of, well, not supporter of the show, but a friend of the show, awesome streamer, Awake, twitch.tv/Awake Jimmy. Follow him, like him, give him a look. We're getting rated right here at the end of the hour. Jimmy is cheap. I mean, kind of. It's a low blow. We're like signing off. We're a minute late. Jimmy is a cunt. Fuck Jimmy.
Party 1000.
Thank you so much, Scruffy. Thank you very much for the support. Some strange wanker kidnapped us and forced us to raid you, Johnny. We are so sorry. That's all good, Riding Dirty Llama. Glad you're here. Hope you enjoyed Jimmy's show. Good to see Jimmy still around and kicking. I got to check in on his shows. I heard Jimmy kicked a baby once. I have not heard that, Fu You Tiger. I have not heard that Jimmy kicked a baby. Happy birthday, Jimbo Slice. I have no idea who that is. But, yeah, I guess happy birthday to Jimbo Slice. Leftists are the same people who think black people when they see orcs. Okay. Battle Brothers, I don't know about that. Okay, then. All right, so back to this video that we're going to watch here to round out the show. This is our good friend Courtney Cox, who, again, she's going on a walk in the park to walk by her dogs to see if they'll notice her. How much of this needs to be about you? And by the way, if you have any... Oprah is judging you. Oh, that emote is hilarious, especially since it's moving so slow. But my baby can kick your butt, Jimmy. Just saying. Oh, no. Anyways, so if you're Courtney Cox and you spend any amount of time with your dogs, they should immediately recognize you. Having to conduct this experiment means you already know there's a pretty good chance that this isn't going to work. One of them kind of turned.
That was pretty brutal, but I'll try it again. Maybe they just weren't. They were just focused.
Oh! Oh! I didn't hit the laugh track.
There, Lily! Right here. Oh my gosh. It's actually hurting my feelings. Okay, so now I know that they like you more than me. No, that's not true. You have no job anymore. So much for sense of smell.
Sense of smell. If you hang out with them at all, I feel like they would wreck you. You have no job anymore. One, they're on a walk, bitch. I mean, I feel like if you maybe walk them, you're probably never there, lady. Oh, it gets better. Hold on. We'll read you more of this. Where is this at? Celebrities realizing that the dogs they don't feed, exercise, or train, or actually use for affection about an hour a day aren't particularly close to them. Yeah, I'm guessing that these dogs...
It doesn't work for me.
I'm guessing that dog doesn't...
More cowbell.
Shep's awake, following the channel. Where is that? Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. That's right, the cowbells for that. Thank you for all being part of the show and joining us as we come to a close here. Very grateful to see you all. Good to see Scruffy D again, also a fellow streamer. What's up, Scruffy? Since you're all here, just... super quick, I'm going to link into the Twitch chat there. I don't know where you're all from, but depending on where it is, Control-C. No, that's not the button. No. All right, here we go. Sorry, I've been busy as fuck. No worries, man. If you're someone who enjoys products of a vape-like nature, and you use that link it'll take you to, let me pull it up on here. I'm clicking on it. There we go. It'll take you to this website, which is my new show sponsor, Hemponics. Again, when you go to the website, you have to verify that you are over 21. Their products are only sold to people over 21. They have an amazing amount of products to pick from: CBN tinctures, CBG products. Let's go view all products quick. They have them in gummies. They have disposable vapes. They have animal treats, all that sort of stuff. So Laughing Lion saying happy weekend, Johnny. Hey, Laughing Lions, thank you over there on the Rumble chat. I'll link this in there, too, just for you. Control-V, boom, there you go. So, again, that link, free shipping, nice. Dude, not only free shipping, if you use that link I put in the chat is a portal link to their website, and our show gets credit for sending you over there, and they give us a little thank you. There's a variety of ways between bulk orders, first-time orders, signing up for news lists and things that you can get discounts on your orders. So, yep, I used your link. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Again, if you order through that link, it comes back on us, and we say thank you. I love their products. I use them every day. I love the one I love the most isn't even on the screen. I'm gonna have to start doing something about that. I love their caramel coffee tincture. It's a nice CBD calm, but it's also a caffeine boost. So it's a wake up pill. You're just awake, alert. We're good. It's a good time. I love that shit, and I will buy some shit. So nice. I love that shit. I love that shit. I love their gummies. I use their CBD tincture. I use their CBD coffee tincture, the caramel coffee one. I've got one that's on its way that I'm going to try called Calm Body that might be very good for me. I've got an interview with them that we're going to be putting up on Monday, so or at least part of it. We have a series of interview pieces we're going to be putting up on Monday, and I'm getting excited to try the Delta 9 and Delta 8 disposable vape pens. So I'm very much looking forward to that. But that has been an amazing time. Mods, can you ban me? I don't watch this channel. The Prime 48, can you ban me? I don't watch this channel. You can do whatever. I don't know. Yeah, just don't come here if you don't want to be here. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of personal choice in that. Perma me now. Oh, no. Now I feel like we can't do it just because, because you asked. I'm not going to do that. Don't ban him. Don't ban him. I came. Well, thank you, Atomic Citizen. I'm glad you came. So we've been having a great time. Anyways, that's the end of our show. We're going to be back on Monday at 2 p.m. Oh, wait, no, excuse me. We'll be back Sunday at 2 p.m. exclusive to Rumble for our Rumble-only Sunday Smoke Show. And then we will be back on Monday at 2 p.m. here on Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube. I'll also be on the Steel Toe Show Monday and Tuesday, so check me out over there. And Tuesday, we might not have a show because I have an MRI to get to. So we'll see how that works out. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's been a privilege and a pleasure. Hope you all have a great weekend, and hope those of you in the U.S. tax week hasn't punched you too hard in the balls. Until we get back this Sunday, take care.
Game over. What the fucking fuck? Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking. How did you do fucking fuck?
Game over, man. Game over.
Mary Lovestick.